The following presentation is rated R.
You're listening to PPRN. Giggity giggity goo.
Hey, I'm Hannah. I'm Jamie. I'm Amanda.
I'm Lena.
And I'm Mama Allie.
I'm Brian, and those are the CT Sirens.
And while we're getting photographed, we're listening to PPRN.
What's up? This is Chris McCarville from Max Explosion and House of Lords. You're listening to PPRN Radio Network direct from Woket, Connecticut.
Wake up, people. This is Jimmy Six from Fat Grip.
And Mr. Matty White Pants from Fat Grip.
And we are on PPRN, rocking out with you guys tonight.
PPRN.
Hey, this is Paul from Graven Image.
This is Andy from Graven Image.
And you're listening to the Peter Pinhole Radio Show.
On the PPN Network.
PPRN.
Fuck yeah, fellas.
This is Jimmy Bell from House of Lords. You are listening to the greatest radio station, the PPRN Network. This thing fucking rocks.
This is JJ.
This is Sir Thomas. This is Jeremiah Brown.
Little Nicky.
Joey Violence.
And we are Deafened by Silence. And you're listening to PPRN, the Peter Pinhole Radio Network.
This is Chris from Mud, and you are listening to PPRN. This is Chris from River Mud, and you are listening to PPRN.
Connecticut rapping it up with PPRN Radio, turning it up. They got drinks, they got liquors, and they filling it up. What y'all want to do, get down with the songs, it's up. This is how the J-Wolves move and do with the Adonis in the place. Check it out, yo, this is how we do when we face the fact that the music is in me. J. Wills, baby, Lost Move Records, that's what it is.
Stay black, y'all! Hey.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dan.
Anthony. John.
Chris. This is the end of the world. We're at
PPRN,
the Peter Pinhole Radio Network.
Booyah!
Yeah! This is Doobie from Wipe Snap, and you're listening to PPRN, motherfucker.
Candace, can you feel it?
She can feel it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday night. Open up bright. Peter Pinhole Radio Network. We're here to jam. No time to fuck up words. But I'm fucking up now because I don't know what to say. So we're gonna say fuck it to the next line. Who wants to talk? Yeah, we're gonna pass off to Anthony on the jukebox. Yeah, sing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sing it. Said sing it. You suck. Yeah, sing it. Who wants to add a jingle to this classic jam? We are on live radio, PDO Pinhole Radio Network. Yeah, we're live. We're going to give me some. Give me some, give me some.
Too strong.
Check.
Check 1, 2.
Back in the day, what? We got Randy Boyer in the studio.
Yeah, we do.
They call his music EDM, I guess. I don't know. I'm so old.
Party begin.
This is my shit back in the day. Mind being free, like your body. Give me a Hot 97 and Glenn Fisher all night long, bro.
Yeah.
That's because I'm 43. You're probably in your 20s, right? You're young? 38. Oh, okay. So house music. Loofah all over the place. Loofah!
Oh, no.
Loofah!
Oh, we're going to loofah everything. Not again.
House music all night long. House music all night long. Yeah. House music all night long.
Please, no Hall & Oates.
We did that before, too,
yes.
I think. Yeah, that was...
I
love Hall & Oates.
This is the
Don't
new...
loofah you or something like that?
This is the new family-friendly PPRN.
For tonight, we want to welcome all of...
For the first 2 hours until 10:15 p.m.
We want to welcome all of Randy's listeners.
Yep, Randy Boyer, that would be.
What, on edmtogo.com?
You're not supposed to laugh.
DJ extraordinaire.
Yeah, just make sure you guys, when you talk, you gotta talk
you
close.
guys are DJs. You know better than that.
Talk close. Like
is
I don't
this
think he's on.
Check 1, 2. 1,
no
2,
check.
3. No check.
Wait. Randy's 2, right?
I think Blue Iris wants to say something.
2, check. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Randy's. Now
all right.
Joe's.
We have power.
I'm here.
Oh, hold on.
No, he's not on. He's 4.
Joe Antonio
There
in
you
the
go.
house here.
Woo.
Randy Boyer.
Joe Antonio's in the house as well.
Joe
We got a
Antonio
full
sounds
house
like a
tonight.
restaurant in Little Italy.
I know.
Where you going for pizza? Joe Antonio.
I like the pizza down there. It's a
Sounds
good
like
pizza.
downtown Waterbury.
I need somebody to make a hit. Who do I call?
Joe Antonio.
You call Joe Antonio. He'll take care of you, huh?
I like it. I like it.
But
It's got a good ring to it, though.
it's funny when the black community was there. Where you going, girl? Joe Antonio's. Boy. Girl, no. How you doing?
Get out of here.
Crying like Wendy Williams on live
so
TV. What you
crazy.
say?
You cray, JJ.
How you
They
doing?
don't sell collard greens at Joe Antonio's.
Maybe they do. Y'all don't know.
That's at the clam digger.
Purple Zima.
Don't even mess. Don't even mess.
Oh boy, Candace is starting with the fireball.
No, oh no, let the.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I know I'm sorry. I'm the
can't
shot.
swear.
Steve, are we over modulated, buddy?
I say by,
Tell me one thing you can't hear.
I say by 9:30 should be Linda Blair
Huh?
from The Exorcist.
Tell me one thing you can't hear.
A buzz.
Jamie. I don't hear Jamie.
Jamie.
Just kidding.
And what
Oh!
would Jamie say?
I was looking for
This
the
is
buzz.
my shot buddy. Anyone who sits to my on the other side of me is my shot buddy.
All right, well, this is my butt buddy.
Oh, I know.
Salute, girl.
Are you pointing to Rich? I
No.
hope.
No. That's why.
Listen, after our conversation
That's
today,
why I'm sitting
starting
downstairs.
I'm starting to wonder, buddy. We had mad estrogen flowing today.
We were all
did.
big
It
crybabies
was an
today.
emotional day today.
I cried like 10 times today.
Well, I just want to say for the record that was taken out of context with
No,
me.
it's fine.
I was
It's okay.
joking around.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Oh, on the thread?
But what was the bullseye? That's what I'd like to know.
Oh, we'll talk off the air about that one.
Okay, I have no idea.
Bullseye. I don't know what that one was.
So good evening and welcome. We have Randy Boyer in the house, EDM artist.
Yeah.
What's
If
up?
you guys don't notice, I have a little lisp.
He does.
Lisp.
For all you people my age, EDM is what we used to call house and
music.
trance
Or techno.
Techno.
Techno, yeah.
I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to insult you. So.
Oh no!
Okay.
See, I was around when everyone was calling it techno too. I was calling it EDM. They were calling it techno. It's,
Yeah,
like,
you're only-
It's all basically the same thing.
It's like no.
You're only a couple years behind us.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
And-
not too far behind.
Speak for yourself. He's a couple years ahead of me. Thank you very much.
He's a year older than me.
Yeah, I'm like 24.
Thank
You know.
you.
Candace, you're ageless.
Joe's
Yes,
23.
that's
I mean,
right.
We were.
oh, we have two Joes tonight. JJ's 23.
JJ.
We were.
I'm 27. Dude.
Joe's
Don't make me
27.
seem like I'm any younger than I am, dude.
We stumbled upon Randy at the Shamrock, and
We did.
Literally, just so drunk you just stumbled into
No.
it? Okay.
No, but it's funny because Steve and I are ex DJs. I'm an old Knick Knack DJ, and Steve he's an old wedding DJ.
I'm an
and
ex-DJ, too.
He's an ex DJ, but it's funny watching you up there and seeing your gestures back when we were DJing. We were cabbage patching and sprinkler.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I see you up there, and you're
Now
just
it's
like,
Jesus, hands up.
yeah, Jesus
you know,
hands up.
Headphones out, fist pump, dance around.
Heart.
There's all kinds of things. There was this like thing on Facebook with like 30 different poses, and I was like, I've been DJing for 18 years, so yeah, I did all those poses, all of them. I did one that 1 year. Yep, that one. Yeah.
There's a
all.
picture on my Facebook of me doing something at some point.
Fornicating on a girl.
Oh. His wife is listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, defecating.
Yes.
I didn't mean to say fornicating.
Be nice to our friend Randy.
Should I show him
He
some
was-
of the pictures you sent me?
Joe Antonio we can mess with. You know.
Joe Antonio.
Joe Antonio.
For
I
unlawful
wouldn't mess
carnal
with
knowledge.
Where'd you get those cannolis? Joe Antonio's.
Hey, man.
You shouldn't have told us your full name, but if we can't swear, we got to
You know
come
what
up
it
with
is?
something.
That's my DJ name.
Is it
You
really?
know what? I had my DJ name was the Spaceman before that, and nobody knew who the hell I was. So
Okay.
Dr.
I had him-
Spaceman.
I switched it to my real name, and that was
Is that
and
'cause
that
that-
was a suggestion
it?
on him.
Was
and
that
it
because
the
you're
best
always
thing
so
I ever
high?
did. No. But that was a suggestion on Randy's part. Best thing I ever did. So,
Joe Antonio. It just
yeah,
sticks.
It sounds good. Joe Antonio.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
it
somebody you
does.
don't want
Mind
to
it.
mess with.
It's a
Yeah.
good name.
Yeah. I
They-
got some mob connections too. So if
Oh,
you don't like my
wee.
music, you get whacked.
I knew Tony Soprano too.
He's dead now.
Yeah, but yeah, we walked in and it was just amazing how people. We were actually making fun because we walked in and it's like, look at Ken, it's like being in high school. People don't dance no more; they just stand there and like you have your certain dancers and then you have the people that stand around them.
People were jamming, no?
No, they
Oh,
were.
yeah,
You had a
definitely.
decent
People
crowd,
were
but
Absolutely.
you still had people like I don't know. It was just like
But the thing with techno, like the EDM, it's like it's just hop up and down type of.
No, fuck
Honest to
that.
God, That's the only music that I dance to. That's the only thing that gets me. I can't dance to R&B for shit. I can't slow dance. I don't think. I can't dance to anything. But
We are
put
white.
some EDM on
Me
there.
neither.
Dude, that's the first station that's on my Sirius when I jump in my truck. It's
That's,
like-
yeah,
and
because
it's
back
like-
in the day when Toads was big, we used to go to the bar when DJ Wave the Wave was there.
Oh,
and
I forgot about
Dave
that place.
Dresden, man.
yeah, and we used to go there on a Wednesday night and we'd be packed, and then they
Bar.
put the trees in the bar. It was
Dude,
all
that
night,
was-
and you could just.
That was one of my places where I used to go back in the day. Like that was like really kind of what got me into it.
Bar.
Like yeah, because Dave the Wave is now Dave Dresden of Gabriel and Dresden, who's
Okay.
like one of the biggest. They're like top like tier DJs as well.
He's still doing it.
Oh yeah, he's still doing it. Yep. I'm actually gonna see him in about a week. He's doing a Groove Cruise. I'm doing a Groove Cruise too. So we're both gonna be like on the same thing. So we're looking forward to seeing.
He
each
moved
other,
out to
actually.
California, correct?
Yeah, he lives in San Francisco or Oakland or something like
Because
that.
he used to do the 104 thing at night.
Yep.
And then, I seen him when he first started. He actually did. There was back in the day at the Lakewood Pavilion in Waterbury. They had 15 DJs.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
No, but like,
KG was there and he was there, but he rocked the set, bro.
yeah.
I mean, even if there was just people sitting there eating hot dogs, I mean, you would just his set would just go, and
Yep.
you would dance, and then
Yeah.
when you go to the bar, man, he was just bananas. But
Dave at bar was incredible, and what was cool was that club, the sound, the
Yeah.
lights.
Oh,
like,
my God.
it was like incredible. You just
Yeah.
walk into that back room, and it's like just this round thing. The DJ's up on a podium,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Well, he was like breaking music genres back then because he was playing shit that like nobody else heard.
And what year was
or
this?
anything. God, that was
in the early '90s.
probably like '98, I think.
Limp
was, like-
Bizkit era.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 98,
Yeah,
99.
about 98, 99.
Yeah,
because then it ended up.
Do you remember when they put the trees in there?
No,
Oh my God, it was.
I was
Dude,
before the trees.
Dude, back in the day, we used to go. We would DJ. We would DJ Tuesday, or we would
say
DJ.
Lakewood?
No, this is the bar in New Haven.
Oh, bar. Yeah.
We would DJ. If you had any kind of work, you would work from Friday to Sunday,
Right.
weddings and clubs, whatever.
Same, yep.
But as a DJ, because you had to work weekends, your weekend would start Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
Or- yeah.
Tuesday would be Skitters. We would DJ Nickel Night.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go there with $1 and get fucked up. And then Wednesdays would be bar. First you would go to the Hippo and
Yeah.
then bar.
And then bar, yep.
And then, but on your way down there, you would stop at the projects, if you know what I'm saying. And then you would go to Toad's place to the dance party, drink like 5 Fosters, and then leave Toad's place and go hit Hippo for a minute, and then hit the bar towards the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that place was bananas, bro. But it was just constant.
Oh yeah.
It was just, I loved it.
Yeah, it was great, man. Good vibes there. I've had some great
Now,
experiences.
Are you talking about the late 90s? Because I know like in the mid 90s.
No, bar's been open since early 90s.
Yeah, that's
bar-
when I used
yeah.
to go there. And
Yeah,
then like
early 90s.
That Polyestas, Boppers.
Yeah,
I used to do
Polyestas,
all that.
all
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I used to love all that.
Boppers.
You don't remember Boppers?
Yeah,
when I
Boppers.
was
Well, they had a
three.
bunch. Yeah, they had a bunch
was
of
a
Boppers.
Boppers
I
in
remember
Waterbury.
driving
One in
by.
Waterbury.
No, Boppers was the one in New Haven.
They had New
Sonny's
Haven.
was not Sonny's. Well, Sonny's was in.
Those are Boppers in Waterbury, too,
Yeah,
wasn't there?
Yeah, there
then
was.
became
On
Hollywood
Chase.
Video.
It was
That's that dude
Boppers.
Sonny, that
It was
Albanian
White
dude.
Owl.
Now it's
Remember the White
Popeyes.
Owl?
All right.
It was
Sonny
White
owned
Owl,
Hollywood's.
Casablanca.
Now it's
Yeah.
Popeyes. No, it was
Stop and Shop.
Yeah, that place that turned
Then
into
Hollywood
the
Video.
scoreboard. It was the scoreboard
Yeah.
after that.
Oh,
Scoreboard.
that was
No.
it?
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
Yeah,
Scoreboard.
yeah.
Yeah.
What scoreboard? We're
Isn't that
Boppers.
where it's
Now
made?
it's Popeyes.
On Wolf
Welcome
Street.
to the
Wolf
ADD
Street.
party, man.
Hey, that's all
There's
right.
a scoreboard over there. I missed that place.
These
yeah.
guys don't know what to do. He's all twiddling his fingers. I can't see.
I DJ'd at the I DJ'd
can't
at the
say a
cave,
word.
and all we did was like
Is that Watertown?
my crew, my crew, everybody that came to see me.
I was at the
like,
cave in
rapped.
mid 2000s.
with Dennis or after. Dennis?
No, this is when KG used to do Thursdays.
All right.
I was there on Saturday nights.
I was there on Saturdays too.
Was
uh,
I-
with Dennis?
Was I
Dennis
the
is
only
owner.
DJ that actually just played records? I thought
No,
it
that's
was-
what we did. We played vinyl.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about me. Like you guys do the. You know. The
Oh yeah,
scratch.
yeah.
I'm the only one.
I wasn't a
scratch.
scratcher. I was a blender, and I was taking an instrumental. And
The only
we're
time
doing
I scratched
acapella.
when I
Hell
put
yeah.
the record down with my right hand.
I'm not KG. Trust me.
I never played vinyl. I had the setup for vinyl. I had my Geminis, but I never played it because it was just too,
Gemini.
Gemini.
yeah, it was just too much.
What's the matter with you?
Bring in
Did
the-
you
It's
just say that out loud?
It's like a walk down
You can say
memory
that.
lane.
Technique, mother.
You just said that in the presence of
my
Randy
house,
and
so
Joe.
I don't bring them there though. It's not like I play out.
I think I read about that. In the
You
history
know what?
books.
I laugh
Especially
at that
at the
because
cave.
I used to say, you know what? I'll never touch a fucking Newmark ever,
Oh.
ever. And then I bought my decks downstairs,
Yep.
and I seen you had a Newmark, and I
I'm
tell you what,
I'm
they
a
come a long
Denon
way.
guy.
Yeah. they're
Newmark's
good.
come a
I'm-
long way.
I'm a Denon guy too.
Yeah, I'm a
I mean,
Denon guy.
Pioneer's obviously the leader, but like all those have come so far, like
Oh my God, yeah.
leaps and bounds. It's pretty incredible. Like the new shit that they're coming out with too is like really crazy. Like they got cool sampling stuff. So
Now
Yeah,
your
my-
board, your board just goes right. You're just using it out of your laptop.
I
Or do
use
you
a
actually-
laptop. I use Serato,
Okay,
or if it's like CDJ 2000s, I use SIM cards now. You can use SIM
really?
cards.
Now
Put all your music on there, and then the CDJs pick it up. It's,
Well, the
No.
I think I was using like the S1000s.
I was
for
watching
traveling.
you, and I'm saying, he's not using the pitch.
yeah, I use the
You
pitch
use the pitch
all the time.
and you're using the middle knobs. You're not using the fader.
Yeah, no faders.
Because I see him, like, well, how do I barely see the headphones in his head, and he's not using the pitch. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
this guy must know his shit.
Well, I mean, doing it for 18 years, and back in my day, I used to DJ at the Hippodrome. You ever go there?
Oh,
back
yeah.
then day?
Oh, yeah.
I was the main DJ then for that whole thing. So like, I used to DJ Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So like, I've DJed 18 years. And
how'd you get started?
I got started back. I was going to Pearl Street when I was 18 years old. You guys remember Pearl Street? No.
The basketball place?
Northampton, Massachusetts.
Oh, no,
wait
no,
a minute.
no.
Pearl Street.
That's out of state. We weren't
Dude,
allowed.
we used to go to Streets in Brewster.
No, it's still called Pearl Street, but I started there and it was cool because like I used to listen to like hardcore rock bands. That was like my thing, like moshing out and like Tree Afterlife. I don't know if you ever heard of any of those bands.
Tree Afterlife, no.
No, but anyway, then upstairs they had 18 plus dance parties, so I go to those parties and I go upstairs. My brother was DJing with the main DJ, and I was watching. I was like, oh, this is cool, and it was like, all younger generation. I was like, all right, so I started going up there and hanging out, and then next thing you know, like, no one DJ'd from 9 to 10 because it was like there was nobody there. It was like a mixed CD or something, and like it was like okay, it was just dead music. So I was like, let me try mixing records. So like I just started grabbing records, and like the guy was like throwing them to me, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll try this, and then every week I kept doing it, and like I got better and better and better. So like then I started playing later into the night, and then I just ended up getting my own gig, and that's kind of it snowballed from there. And
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but you were telling me that you are worldwide now.
yeah, I DJ'd all over the world, from El Salvador, Chile, Canada, everywhere in the U.S. I don't even know states, like pretty
They all
much
blend
every
together
state.
now?
Yeah, it's like all of them.
How did you get your name out where people in other countries want you?
Well, I've produced a lot of music, and my music has hit a lot of the top DJs took on, and I was signed to a major record label, State of Trance, which is Armin van Buuren's record label, back in 2004, which kind of got me kickstarted for my professional DJ career, where like I wasn't playing top 40 music, I was playing EDM music, So it was kind of nice from a transition, because then I was getting, you can sacrifice the Friday or Saturday night to play once a month instead of playing every week.
Did you find that going through that transition, you went from like a small fish in a big pool to a bigger fish in a smaller pool?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
You're talking about me and Candace in the bedroom? Or?
That's like,
Hey, it's not
something
10:15
totally
yet.
Damn, there's so many things
I
I
didn't
want to
swear.
say. I'm trying to keep it sensitive.
That wasn't that bad.
No, but
Cheese and crackers.
That's why I'm extremely
what I was
quiet
gonna
over
reply
here.
was-
I haven't said a word all. Oh my god, I almost swore. I haven't said
Mostly
a word
everything
all
that comes
night.
out of my
Yeah,
mouth
that's
is swears.
we could drop a few here and there.
I had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
stop and
But
think
no,
of
it's
every
just-
word I said.
Yeah.
It makes it much different, obviously, if you reclassify what you're doing
Yeah,
into what you're trying to play with. So
Yeah.
there's a couple other bands like that, same thing. They change record labels because they
Yeah.
become big fish in a small pool.
Yep.
And it's a lot easier to get stuff done. Otherwise, there's just so much shit out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. I mean, I'm very fortunate enough to do what I do. I mean, I produce music and DJ for a living. Like that's all I've done for 17 years.
We
really.
produced a song for you too, but you won't let us play it.
Yeah.
Maybe after you leave. Maybe once the kids sign off.
Anything after
later.
9:30, it's all downhill.
Download it. 11:01.
Tat, if you're listening, call in at 9:30. We're gonna debut your song.
No,
Actually,
10. He said
I haven't
10.
Come to think of it, the
Okay.
last time I saw
All right.
Candace as quiet was when Joe's band was up here. What? When we had the 17-year-olds. I think that was the last time I saw.
Oh, and I wouldn't
Candace's-
swear in front of them because they're babies.
My bass
I have
player is
kids, I
17
can't
years
swear.
old.
Yeah.
His mom was calling it. He got grounded because of that show.
I think DCF was called.
Lufa.
Now, what is? I mean, as far as the EDM, like, where do you get most of your material from? Is it piecing other stuff together, or do you create your own beats, or do you create your own sounds?
Yeah, from production, I produce my own music. There's a bunch of like sample CDs that you can use that have kick drums and hi-hats
Royalty-free
and
type
loops.
stuff?
Yeah,
Just-
like
okay.
I buy them and then you can use those loops for that. And then I have tons of software synths that you can use to create music, to write it all from bass lines, strings, pianos,
Oh shit.
Well, if you ever go R-rated, we got a bunch of hooks for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trust
I heard.
I heard.
I
We do.
Trust me.
Loofahs and everything.
You gotta make one specifically.
Oh,
for the show.
Tot is saying she will call in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not now.
We have to make one specifically for the show that we can play on
Dude,
a night.
you can-
I don't
Just
produce
make
bands.
something
No.
specifically for the show that you can remix.
Yeah.
We give you permission to take any of the podcasts and remix them.
Is there
Oh,
any
totally.
of your work that we can get anywhere? Or
Yeah, you can. I mean, iTunes. There's hundreds of songs. I produced. Probably over 100.
I bought 2 of
songs.
your albums on Amazon myself.
Just look
There you
up,
go.
Just look up Randy Boyer.
Trying to support,
Randy
man.
Boyer
iTunes.
on iTunes.
And for our local folk, he's going to be back at Shamrock in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, March 14th, maybe.
Ooh, my birthday weekend.
I think that's when I'm back
Lufa!
at the Shamrock. Yeah, I try to do
What?
there 3-4 times a year. It's a nice little, perfect little venue for it. I have a lot of, friends in this area, so it's kind of nice.
When
to
you're
play
on stage,
locally.
can I run up there in a Speedo and a halter top and some leg warmers?
Absolutely.
Good.
He's going to be tripping.
I'm
on
going to be wearing this
ecstasy
shirt,
and
but I'm going to cut it in
something
half.
else,
I'm going to turn it upside down. How you doing, Randy?
You have microphones?
Hey,
We can do
girl.
the
How you doing?
clean my ...
I have microphones, but I'm going to say I don't have microphones.
He is a true DJ. He knows.
I will cartwhol the stage, bro.
It's usually like when we're
He
doing
has
a wedding
done it
or
at the
something.
Shamrock before, trust me.
We'll bring our own microphones.
Are you gonna do the
We're
wrecking
good.
ball?
I learned that the hard way. I've been DJing since what 1990, maybe a little before then. And I just to get the drunk people to come up to you, even at a wedding. They're like, "I just want to say something real sweet."
Oh,
and then
God.
you're like, "Okay, here you go." And you're like,
This is what I hated when you were DJing at a club.
Lord.
This is what I hated when
learned
you were like
quick.
this. You're. Yo, you got SC Hammer. Yo. You know those people, and they're staring at you like they're stalking you.
Yeah, I
and
know.
you're looking peripheral because I got peripheral.
Yep. But isn't that how you met Candace?
She ain't walking away, is she?
Not
She
for
ain't
nothing,
walking-
but the
she ain't
last
walking.
time you got that close to me, you were kissing me. So
Dude,
I
I
don't know.
hated it. That's why I
Was that today?
That was last night, I think.
my last club was Daggles, which is Cook's now, but we built a booth with a door on it just
Yeah.
for that reason. It was
That
a
happens.
fucking room in a room.
Keep
It happens.
everybody out of it.
It was just like get out. You want a request? Put it on a paper and throw it at me.
Yeah,
I mean,
fortunately nowadays, with the music and the style and the stuff that I do, like I kind of have they trust me with the music, I guess, But you do get those people who like are just local people who don't even know what's going on. They're like, "Oh, can you play some Jay-Z or some, some?" I'm like,
you got Super Freak.
I'm like,
You play some Slayer, Rain in Blood, please.
You got Super Freak.
My girlfriend and I want to dance. Can you play some Hall & Oates?
Yeah, just
No,
quick,
please
wanna
don't get
slow
Peter
dance.
started on that. Please, no.
just a quick
I
thing.
can't go for that.
We got Michelle from Pittsburgh giving you a shout out. She's listening, and
What's
Brian
up, Michelle?
Tarbell is out there. He said he's a big fan of yours
Lufa.
What up, Bri?
for a ton
Well,
of years.
you know
I
what?
think my man Damien from Realm Shades is listening.
Ryan
too.
Contoys is saying hello.
Yeah, that's EDM to go right there.
If you guys
What up,
want to
Bri?
call in and talk to Randy, the lines are open. The number is 203-992 PPRN.
Why do I want to pull my pants down by my ankles when you talk?
7776. Well, because I have
Between
a
your
voice.
Randy's music and your voice, I'm a done.
I'm a done.
I'm a done.
I'm a done.
He's gonna play a beat. And we're gonna talk like that.
Listen to a word from our sponsor here.
Take it away.
Oh, man. Can't take this shit no more. Where the fuck my headphones at? Here they go. Ah, yeah. Ain't nothing like being able to shut that fucking shit up with my Soul Electronic headphones. Yeah. Now this is peaceful. Soul Electronics. Headphones inspired by Ludacris. SoulElectronics.com. Get your pair today. You got your pride and joy. Your motorcycle. Your hot rod. Your guitar. How about just an awesome piece of art you can hang on your wall? If you like any of those, then go check out our friends at XS Paint. Give them a call at 203-509-5297 or check them out online at xspaint.com. TikTok. You know what time it is? That's right, it's wedding season and prom season right around the corner. And you're going to need yourself a limo. Why don't you go check out our friends over at Hunter Limousine? You want great service, you want great vehicles at a great price? Give our friends a call, 203-514 5151. Or go to hunterlimo.com. You tell them PPRN sent you. They'll give you a $100 gift card towards your next limo. hunterlimo.com.
Those are our sponsors a little bit. That's what pays the bills.
I so wish I could whistle.
Randy, I have a question.
You
for
do when you pee.
Yeah.
What does EDM stand for?
Electronic dance music.
All right.
Duh.
Easy enough.
I didn't know.
What does DBS stand for?
I didn't want to sound like an. I didn't want to sound stupid.
That's okay.
Dirty ball syndrome.
You
I
could
caught
say
it.
you could say the a-hole if it
No,
slips.
I don't want to
You
offend
know.
anyone. There could be little kids listening.
Electronic dance.
Yeah.
That's all right. I heard Randy say shit already.
All
So
right.
that's-
Yeah, I did. I did drop the S-bomb.
That's all good.
I don't want your
You
wife to
did?
kick your butt when you get home.
I know.
I don't want you to get
Do you have
grounded.
kids that are listening also? Or
No kids.
But you have
Thank
kids
God.
listening, though. You have younger.
Yeah.
Younger fans.
Yeah,
You have
I have
fans.
fans from young,
All over the
younger
place.
to older. Really,
Do you
I'm
play,
hoping
like, a
some
lot
of
of
them who are
raves
listening don't even
and-
speak English because they're overseas somewhere,
They're-
right?
Are we
They're-
actually on the air now?
Well, yeah, that too. But the over-air people probably aren't listening because it's like 2 a.m. right there. But
Good point.
Oh, we got some. We got some.
2 in the morning yesterday.
the
probably.
California people might be.
They're coming home
listening
from
in for a
school,
while.
popping
Yeah.
on their Xbox. Mom, listen to the show.
We got some hardcore people over
Yeah,
in,
it's
across
like
the pond
5
listening.
o'clock.
Oh,
It's like-
UK, we have big
They're on the
listeners.
beach.
in
Oh,
the
yeah?
UK.
We
Cool.
just got a guy from Australia called us today. He's like, "What time is your show? Come on."
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, they're like
Hey,
22 hours, so really it's like they're only like 2
Tomorrow.
hours. Yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow. Tell me the lotto numbers from Connecticut.
Yeah.
They're not getting eaten by a great white shark. They're trying to listen to the radio.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to mention. Dude, good for you. I watched The Bachelor, which I'd never watch.
Yep.
Yeah,
Me
no,
neither.
because I
I
saw-
never watched
I
it
just
either.
happened to be
I saw
flicking
your
through his
post on
channels
there.
and
No, because Randy posted that his music was going to be on there, and I turned it. I DVR'd that.
Homo.
shit, too.
Gaff.
He really likes Juan Pablo.
No, we watched it. We tried watching it today. I'm like,
I'm
here is
sorry, I
12
tried.
hot girls who got
Hey.
nothing better to do with careers.
I wanted to
his
punch
name.
them all in the face. Like, go
Hey.
get a fucking guy.
Wait.
Ooh.
They're not ugly.
There it is.
I was doing so good.
They're not ugly either.
PG.
No, they're beautiful
find
women.
it. Oh, yeah.
Marketing managers, marketing directors, executives, and they're
Fighting over a
Ryan-
tool.
Hey.
no, but you want to know
I
what it
don't-
is though? All they really care about is being on TV. They can give a crap less about.
they're
that
marrying this gentleman.
Yeah,
it's
but-
in the contract. They
They're
have
Guy. Yeah,
trying,
but
yeah.
you know what though? How many of the marriages of this show actually worked out? I think one.
I was telling Candace we should go make
They
believe.
actually
Hey.
said
That's what I'm saying.
two of them. Two of them.
They're still married.
Out of all the seasons,
All they
actually
want
worked
to do
out.
is
The
be
rest
like
of
a
them
15-minute
Two
flash in the pan.
out of
They
all
wouldn't-
that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Hey, I mean, listen.
It kind of goes
for
with
me,
how many American Idol singers actually had hits. Or
I
no,
was just
The Voice.
Carrie Underwood.
I've never
and
watched
Kelly
it ever
Clarkson.
before in my
Right.
life before that night. So I only watched
Yeah.
it.
Did you
I
know
did
that?
Steve.
You obviously knew they were filming that night.
Yeah. It was planned out. We knew for a while.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Okay.
flew in a day before. We went through a bunch of,
So now they have to go to you and ask for permission to play your stuff.
No, we did all that the week prior. Contracts were crazy. My wife actually hooked it up and did a really
that's
good
awesome.
job with getting the contracts done for that. But I didn't know what the extent what they're going to use my music for, like, because I gave them a ton of music to use. So when they're filming with all my music and background shots when they're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool to see how they edited it because they actually used.
So it wasn't
the
necessarily
music.
live music.
Like
Oh, it
live,
was?
yeah, exactly. No,
But they-
it wasn't live. They produced it into it.
Oh, okay.
All
To
right.
kind of sync it up with
Well,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
exactly.
Can we go back a little bit? How did they know about your music?
Well, I've done a couple electric runs, and the major guy who does all the bookings for them, I'm a good friend of his, and he knew that I produced all my own music. So when they approached Electric Run for The Bachelor, they were like, "Well, it would be great if we could have someone who has their own original music." So that's when he gave me a call and was like, "Hey, we're doing this run and would really love you to come out and see if we can have your music on." I'm like,
That's so awesome.
yeah.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, I'll get back.
That's not no
I'll
brainer.
get back to you in about
there.
3 seconds.
Yeah, the electric runs were
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm
The
there.
electric runs were incredible, like 10,000 people per event.
It look-
I
dude,
mean,
it looks
They
like
have
there's
another
so
one coming
much
up. They do them in
energy, man.
Hartford, correct?
I did the one in Hartford.
Yes.
Yeah, I did
My
6
sister
of them
does
last
them.
year. Yeah, they're well, that one is a different one.
That was
in
Vegas?
April.
The one that was on the show?
No, it was Salt Lake City.
Oh, Salt Lake City. Okay.
Interesting city.
Was it? Yeah, it's a dry city, right?
Yeah, it was. What is it?
Is it
Mormons?
still dry? Yeah,
Yes.
Mormons.
A lot of Mormons. So it was very. The event was a dry event, but what was cool about it was
At like a big rave party, it was dry.
Yeah,
Strange.
Well, that's what that's what's cool about these electric runs that I've been experiencing with them. It's it's runner first, party after. So it's that's their first kind of introduction to like EDM and like the experience. So it's been like really cool because you don't have all these people all messed up like any drugs.
No,
or,
but is like party like it's
$18.99?
It's these people go. It's a lot of fun because it's younger. You have kids that are 8, 9, 10 years old to 40, 50-year-old people and parents bringing their kids, and it's
How
a
long
cool
is it run? Is it
experience.
just a big circle? Or
It's a 5K. No, there's like tons of different like things to do, which is what's cool about it. It's all electric. Like they have all these you go through like these huge. It's hard to
like
explain.
neon tunnels and things like that.
Yeah,
party tunnels or whatever. But it's lit up the whole way, right?
Yep.
Your music now, is it stereotyped to where back in our day it was either geared towards gay people or you were on hallucinogens?
Yeah.
Is that still the fact now, or I mean, is
no.
it just it's more broadened?
Yeah, it's totally like it's mainstream. You turn on like Kiss 95.7 right now, and like any top 40 stuff, it's top 40
Right.
top 40 music. Like
Right.
Rihanna's making dance music with
Right.
Calvin Harris, who's like the biggest EDM guy out there. So
Right.
Oh yeah, never mind.
But
Yeah,
we
cool.
already explained what EDM was. So.
Yeah, so electronic dance music.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, I do it.
We're on a
I wanna make
delay,
sure that-
Randy. I'm sorry.
No, I wanted to make sure. I didn't realize we were on the air when we were talking about that. So I want to make sure the audience knew what was going on.
No. I remember. I thought he was on. But yeah, the persona of that stuff. I mean, it's probably still high in gay clubs and all that stuff.
But the dance music's still high, and listen, the drugs are still relevant as they are in every genre.
And
you
the
know,
things that
you
happen
go to
in-
Dave Matthews Band, you go to Garth Brooks, like people.
It all
get
depends on
wasted.
the venue, right?
Garth Brooks is just people with
exactly.
Garth Brooks is just depressed people with tight pants. But
Did you
the
ever
things that happen like at Quasi, does that happen anymore?
That was like once again another it was just a very unfortunate event that happened, and it was so it's kind of hard to explain because it was it's tragic what happened, but wait, no one even died at that one, right?
No.
No, they were just really sick.
It was like
hospitalized.
blown out of proportion.
The one
because
in Quasi that happened, I was actually laying in my bed.
Yeah.
And Quasi, I live in Middlebury.
Oh, that's right, you were saying.
It's right over the side on Christian Road where I can hear everything. I heard siren after siren for 5 straight hours.
And you're like, what the hell?
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
It's this area.
But then I wake up the next morning and I realize, oh crap, they held a rave there last night, and you're realizing what's going on. So I call him and I let him know, and it's poor marketing, it's poor booking, it's
Or
not
security
a
type
place,
of thing?
It's
Is
not a
it
place
even
that
that?
you hold an event like
No,
that.
I wouldn't think so. That's why I was it was odd when I heard about it too.
Right, it's a children's.
I think about a rave. I
hardware-
think about the opening scene of Blade.
Yeah.
It's not-
That's what I'm thinking.
I have a question for them.
Blood
Have you
spraying out
ever
of the
done,
ceilings.
Talking to the mic.
I'm trying to.
No, unless you got a draw.
You got a
on
lot
the
of
wall.
question I have is there was a movie called Party Monster about these party kids in New York. Did you ever?
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Did you ever do? Because that's based on a true story, and they're actually in New York. I forgot what the name of
Yep.
the club is. But did you ever do shows with them in the crowd, or
No,
they weren't part of that scene?
It's not like
No.
that anymore.
No,
It's
not that.
not.
Like, but you've been doing this for 18 years. So, I mean, have you ever done DJing with them,
Yeah.
like the real Party Monsters?
Not real party monsters, but people that are pretty much a party monster. Not Macaulay Culkin, but people who
Well,
are
no, not them,
crazy.
but they were actually paid to just party. That was their job.
I don't know anybody who was like that with the stuff
I
that
would
I
love
was.
that job.
I know
Pay
exactly.
me to
right?
party. What? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
pay
Wake
someone
up
else.
the next morning. That's the problem.
And then I think one of them actually killed another one. So that's when the whole thing started to die out, literally.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly stuff. But I never
Never encountered that.
No, I just it was I just went in and did my thing and watched people get danced. And
I think it was called the Limelight. Did you ever DJ there?
I've never
yeah, but
DJ'd
that
there,
was
but I've been there a few times actually.
That was dance crews back then.
Okay, but I went
It
there
was
when
big
it
on
was
dance
Limelight.
crews. Yeah, Limelight, the
Limelight.
tunnel.
Limelight's an
right.
old. Yeah.
Tunnels.
They
Limelight's
had
an
a
old-
lot of dance crews and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
I know. what you're
Limelight's
talking
an old church, and the
Yeah.
tunnel's an old subway
Yeah.
station.
Yep,
Tunnel, yeah.
exactly.
And I used to go to a place called Mars. It had the red laser bar, or the red light bars out
Oh,
front.
yeah.
It was like 4 floors. But getting back to you, before we play a song, before we hit a break, getting back to you, when I was DJing, I started with vinyl. Everybody first. I started with Joy and Pain and It Takes Two and all that stuff. But
Whoop, there it is, and push it.
and I would go. My brother had a DJ company in Naugatuck, and he had a warehouse where one side was equipment and one side was office. And I would go there every night, and I would plug in my tape player, and I would set up the techniques and put in an amplifier, and I would sit there for hours and thinking like I could do it, and then I would play the tape back, and I was like so upset.
Yeah.
Because all you heard was
basketballs.
Yeah.
Train wrecks. Like,
yeah,
toot, toot.
yeah. And you were in the fucking moment, and you were like, yeah, I'm getting, listen to this, and then you're, oh my god, you listen back. It literally took me, and I don't know, I wasn't asking you, but it literally took me, I want to say 6 years to do an actual a whole 4-hour night of just straight mixing without fucking up. I mean, you still messed up, but you caught yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I mean,
it wasn't badoom badoom. It was just, you caught yourself, but it took almost 6 years to actually do something without a mess up.
You're talking mainly vinyl, though, right?
Vinyl, but then CDs too.
Yeah. Did you ever play any instruments? Were you a drummer at all?
I tried drumming, but I gave up because I found pop.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Pop found you.
Usually drummers and people with musical backgrounds will get it a lot easier because it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 thing. It's like the count. Like a drummer's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's funny you say that because I count snare.
Yeah. Okay. See,
I don't BPM. I don't do that shit.
That's
I
like
snare.
2. Yeah. So you're half of the count. So if it's a 4 beat, you're a snare count. So it's
Right.
a 2. So I mean, basically for me, it's practice. I mean, just like anything and everything else, it was like I was in my bedroom practicing all the time, and then I was getting gigs out. So fortunately, my practice was 4 hours of DJing.
Right.
So I mean, I was getting it was only like $50 at the time, but I was getting paid like $50 to
Rockin' Robin was paying me
drink. Yeah, exactly, free drinks.
Yeah.
I'm like
all the coke you wanted.
Well, like they say, do something once 10,000 times, and that's when you become a master.
But you know what? It was back in the day. I mean, it was $100, but it wasn't about the money.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
About I got higher than any drug by watching a crowd.
Yeah.
By watching a crowd. If
It
I
was
looked
great,
out,
man. And
especially when I used to do all black clubs.
Oh yeah.
And I was the only white dude in there. Like, when you're effed up, people would just throw ice cubes. You know how ruthless people, black clubs can be. They would throw ice cubes at you. I mean, they would ruthless. But the best times,
I've seen some stuff too.
The best times when you had them dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was the greatest thing because once you saw white teeth and lint in the hair, you were having a club.
Oh, no
pump.
doubt.
That's
no
like,
doubt.
And that's what was nice about it. But
that was like me playing a black club as a comedian.
Oh my god.
Well, me back
I
back
look
in
for
the
those
day,
white teeth.
It's actually kind of funny because I was when I was young, just trying to learn how to mix everything together, and I bring up the whole push it and whoop, there it is. I mean, that was like my mix, man.
Yeah.
Diamond Girl.
Oh,
and
that's when I was playing all
the
those
shit,
too.
right?
Oh, no doubt.
So I practiced that,
Black box.
and I worked for Dead Mar DJs for Mark Luth and then Debbie Mesh Francesco back in the day.
No name
and
dropping
she's
there.
like, it's all right, it's good. So I was like, she goes, oh, you got your mix down? I'm like, yeah, I got it down. And we were doing this club, and I was like all pumped up, and it was on vinyl, and it was like, well, there it is. And then it was like, push it, and everyone was like, yeah, everybody put their hands up. I'm like, my heart was beating so hard, I was getting so pumped. I'm like, yeah, and I went down, I ripped the record, ripped the needle off the record of the damn record that was playing. Everyone was like, oh,
that's happened to me. I've had everything happen to me, and that's
worst,
happened to
too.
me several
I hate
times. I've got I mean, listen, you do it for 17.
I dropped it
18
back
years.
down. It was close. It was like,
Hey, good for you for dropping it back down because on a CD player,
Oh,
I've hit
yeah.
the Q button.
Oh, no. It
In the
went back to
middle
the
of a
beginning?
drop. Oh, right back to the beginning. Boom, boom, and you got a minute kick.
Oh,
like,
I
did that one. I did that
You're like, oh no.
you get so pumped because it's such a high when you get that many people dancing. That's why I couldn't imagine when you were up doing like Electric Run or when you're doing these big
Oh,
venues,
man,
dude.
dude.
It's got to be such a rush.
Well,
You
I
know?
mean, hey, here's a good experience that happened at Electric Run. That's never happened to me 18 years. I was DJing. It was the last one in, I think, Miami. And at Electric Run, I mean, they like, we throw out thousands and thousands and thousands of glow stuff, like glow sticks,
sure.
things, hats, like pretty much everything. And like glow sticks were thrown, and it was towards the end of the night. And it was New York, I think. It was New York.
No, that was Miami. 'Cause
Oh, okay, it was
I was
Miami.
actually watching on a live stream.
Oh my god!
Oh, were you?
So music jamming, everyone's hands up, going crazy, and then boom, music just stops, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah,
I'm looking, and normally, normally you kind of know. Like sometimes I've had my headphone cable hit the play button, hit the pause. You just hit pause,
Yeah,
boom,
right.
it gets going. Well, both CD players are on. Nothing's coming out. Everyone's looking around. Everyone's like, oh, and the mixer's turned off. I'm like, what the? I went back, turned the mixer on. Somebody threw a glow stick.
Oh no!
And it hit. I mean, listen, I don't think
You couldn't have
Randy
planned it.
Johnson could throw a fastball 5,000 times in his primes from midcourt, and he would never be able to hit the
A
power
military
button.
sniper couldn't hit that from fucking 10
Exactly.
yards.
So it turned off the power, and I just turned it back on. The music's continuing. I'm like, that is the first time that's ever happened. And like the sound guy was like, well, I guess I got to start taping the power button. Now I'm like, well,
You
I guess
obviously
we
didn't
learned
listen to
something.
last night's show. We had that problem in the beginning.
We had a lot of
Didn't
problems
realize
last
Lee
night.
Harvey Oswald was in the audience.
Power down.
I was
That's
DJing.
amazing, though.
I was DJing an anniversary party or something. At like
The fuck
BMW.
haven't you done?
Huh?
What haven't you done?
I didn't jerk off. Though.
That's not a bad word. It's not a bad
JJ!
word.
R-rated.
It's
You're fucked up,
masturbate,
JJ.
Joe.
Hey!
It's masturbate.
All right, I was I DJ'd an anniversary party back in the day, and I had a drunk
Gay
guy,
or straight?
I had a drunk guy come back there, and actually it was like right at the time where people started dancing. It was like after everybody ate and all that stuff. Finally had a good crowd out there, yeah, having fun, like playing like Billie Jean or something. And the guy comes back all drunk and trips over the fucking
Did it again, JJ.
trips over the cord and lights. Just everything goes out, and I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. I gotta boot up everything and go through the whole process. And everybody's on the dance floor and it's just nothing. No, everybody's looking at you like, what'd you do? What'd you do?
Yeah, those happen, man.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, back in the day when vinyl, when you heard
I've been very
push
quiet.
it real,
I
push
know.
it real,
It's weird.
push
Yeah.
it real, and you had to. After so many times, you learn how to just.
You gotta bump it. Yep, you gotta bump it.
And then you just went out and you bought them tank needles. Fuck it, I ain't trying
Or you
to.
try bouncing the table, little bounce here, a little.
Or you put pennies or
Yes,
dimes.
yes.
The penny on the
Pennies.
penny on the technique.
We used to have those ones that pointed down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the tank.
Now-
One. They were 500, Stanton
Oh,
500,
man, dude.
and they
them on
rode
vinyl?
they rode
Back
the
in the
record
day.
this wide.
Oh yeah.
But they were like tanks. You could
Stans were
stand
good.
on it and they wouldn't bounce.
It might have been just me because
Stanton needles are good.
I love
my
Stans.
fingertips, right? Because I would grab the pin all the time to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, my fingers were just like worn right there. A
Yep.
little callus on
Oh,
that.
That's from
no.
weed, dude.
No, dude.
That's from your blunts.
You obviously weren't a good enough DJ to know you got to grab the pin to slow it down a little bit.
No, I
You
was
gotta change the-
pitching, man. You
gotta
did the
change
pitch.
the pitch.
I was a
Change it
pitch
with your
DJ.
fingers a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, hey, you know what? That's actually a perfectly two different
styles.
Two different styles because
Absolutely.
there's a pitcher and there's a
Catcher.
And there's a
Bravo, that's a good one.
Steve's
Peter.
the receiver.
Yeah, I was a pitch guy. I always
Yeah.
constantly, and that's how I watch Dave. He's
Yeah.
constantly pitching.
See, but if you were good
I
and you
used-
knew what the beat was, you wouldn't have to constantly play with it.
I'll catch for you.
See, I used to do both of them, but then I mean, when the CDJ and CDs came around, like the Denon had the plus minus, like
Yeah.
the buttons. Those were like
Those okay.
amazing. Like I love that feature.
And plus,
but
it
the
gives you
CDJs
the,
have.
and plus, it gives you BPM in front of you, so
Yeah,
it's like
I mean,
you kind of have a good idea.
It's funny, like when DJs like they try to like line up their BPMs. Like I don't
Yeah,
even.
it
I've
doesn't-
never looked at a BPM ever. Like
They
I
used
just.
to.
I mean, well, I know the
You can hear
BPM,
it.
and I'm like,
Feel it,
okay,
yeah.
it's like 97 beats, and like it's going to be 101. Okay, I'm gonna have to pitch it up, pitch it down. But like I would never like look and be like, oh, I'm at 100 beats. I got to be at 100 beats to match it. Like
Yeah.
I just work.
I
Like,
never
I just do
well,
the
because
job.
you know what you're
know?
saying with the like those new players. There's so many different things you could do, like the breaks and stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
totally.
I mean, you could blend something in, and I've done that before. Where I hit the break, it's like,
Yeah.
and then bang the next one in, and
Yep.
they're like, dude, that was awesome. I'm like, all I did was hit this button right here.
Yeah.
You
and
know what
hit
I
play
found
over
out
here.
about?
Yep.
I
That's
found
cool.
out
But
about
it
when I bought
sounded
that Newmark. I love that feature that they built in there called a tap button.
The tap.
So the tap when you
the
just
BPM.
boom, but the thing that sucked about the tap button is when you tapped it, it would match up with the next song. But if you hit the pitch at all, it would go.
Oh yeah, it
Is
would
that-
go.
what do you-
It would
you have
match the
NS
pitch.
You have the NS6. Is that what you're using, or
No,
I don't know the number, but it's right
controller?
downstairs.
Is it a controller, like two turntables?
It's a whole box. It's got the turntables on it. It's a
Oh, okay.
XD or DXDJ or something like
Okay.
that. Or
That's-
it's
that's
right on
what-
the bottom of the stairs.
That's what's getting popular right now.
Yeah, they're
It's
popular,
the
man. They're
controller.
good because I
Wow.
mean, what's good is like a DJ can bring that and know that it's reliable.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you guys know working in clubs and stuff. You go there, it's like, oh, what am I gonna have? Gemini's, Techniques, like,
Shut up.
Is there gonna be a Denon? Is there
And this
gonna
thing
be
it has
Pioneers?
effects, it has loop, it has everything. on it.
everything.
I've never
Yeah,
seen. I can see the Denons, but it's for the money you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
but I would
Denons-
never. I would have. Listen, back in the day, I was QSC and I was EVs and I
Oh,
was
yeah. I'm still
Techniques
QSC.
and all that. I
I'm
would never
QB,
buy a
there you go.
Newmark anything.
No, I know.
But now, when I went to go shopping and back now, this was 2 years ago. I'm like, well, I really can't afford big stuff. But and then I went to the store and I'm like, well, wait a minute, this
Yeah.
It was an $800 machine.
All in
one.
Mixer, 2 CDJs.
That's all it was. It was
plug your computer in and rip
You
it.
can iPod, you can stick, you
Beautiful.
can MP3, and you can CD.
If you're buying a controller right now, Newmark makes a better controller than Pioneer, and I've always been a big Pioneer guy.
Really?
And I'll say it right now. I own an NS6 controller. Their controllers blow Pioneers out of the water. If NS,
I wouldn't say blow them out of the water, but
I would.
Candace would.
I would.
Oh, I would.
If Newmark can make something like the CDJ,
That's
that
what I
can
have.
compete,
That's what I have.
That's different.
I think I have
CDJ
CDJ.
was Gemini's.
CDJs are Pioneers.
Or Pioneers,
Newmark.
right, sorry.
I don't know.
Controller-wise, Newmark has
Gemini's.
the market on hold right now.
I forgot
They have
the freaking
they
name
have
of
the
it.
best ones.
I forgot the
I
name
think
of it.
my first top loader Gemini.
We're talking gibberish to you.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
You're not even speaking English right now.
This is tech talk right
All
now.
right, so I gotta go
All right,
back
you
to-
want me
I
to
gotta go
speak,
back to the 90s.
Candace?
We got 5 DJs in the house.
Okay. If it was a penis, it would have knobs all over it, and you would like it.
No, not knobby.
I'm speaking Candace.
And you could do all sorts of things with it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, we have a new sponsor, Rosetta Stone. Candace is actually the voiceover for the new language they're teaching.
Ebonics?
They have
No, it's
Portuguese,
better.
Spanish, Japanese, and now Candace is the author for Cantonese.
I'm fluent.
Yeah, she's fluent in Cantonese and
Yes.
Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Let's do a joint from a joint, really?
A joint.
Let's do a
Spin a
record
joint.
from. I don't know what the kids call it these days.
Spin a joint.
I wanted to go back real quick. and
Smoke a joint. I got that one down
With the
pat.
90s mix. What was the hardest? To me, the hardest song to mix was Debbie Deb.
When I hear music, get out of here.
For
the
me-
beginning,
Get the fuck
when it
out.
when it started off, it was like dee-dee-dee-dee, and if you screwed it up, you hear
That's because
That was
it
like
was
the big
recorded
telltale.
live.
Oh, was it?
Was it really?
It was. I think that was a live because that was even before Quantize was even like possible back then. That was a keyboard, wasn't it, in the beginning?
It might have been, yeah.
So I think it was actually like recorded live. It wasn't like on the exact beat. So like you would always be like, "Oh my god, it's off," and you'd probably push it a
I
little
would just
faster.
I would grab the
or
pin.
grab the pin.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a woo, yeah. Mine was
That
always
was a dead
like
giveaway if you screwed that one
CNC
up.
Music Factory. I forget what
What
song
the hell
it
was
was.
that? Sweat? Gonna make you
No,
sweat?
it was it was the club one. It was Robbie Rob's Boricqua's Anthem. What? Do you remember that?
Wow.
Hasta loca.
That's a mouthful, right?
Hasta loca. That was, I would come out of Diamond Girl.
Yeah.
Hasta loca. Ooh,
Exactly,
oh,
dude.
hasta loca. Yeah, fuck yeah.
That was the jam, but in the beginning of that song, it was like a 10-minute
never played
song,
that shit.
and it was like a minute and a half intro, or "Give It Up" by the Goodmen.
How did I ever
Give
miss
it
this
up.
whole scene?
It would always start off like "Choo choo choo choo."
Yeah, that's a great tune, though, man.
Oh, great! Actually, you know what? That would be a dope ass
K7 I used to
remix.
love. I slammed
Bring
the
that
door.
"Give It Up." I'm gonna have to look in that "Give It
Yeah,
Up"
to
for
bust out some of that old
We gotta
school
get
stuff.
the acapella to that.
that. "Give It
Oh,
Up"
yeah.
though. It's all about those snares. It's like choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
So sick.
That's
This
an awesome one.
Luca.
No, that's not
wow.
it.
Not that one?
No, that's
Robbie
like the
Rob's
original.
Boricqua's-
No, that's not it.
Triaz used to be called.
Which
No,
one of
Robbie Rob's Boricqua's Anthem, but it was like it says "Este Loca" and it's like "Este Loca."
That's
No, see, that was your time.
That was my time.
that was his old country.
That wasn't my time yet.
This isn't even our time. This is like Carlito's way time.
That's like Peter Hotchkiss' time.
Oh, yeah. No. I don't think they had instruments back then.
I think I got it right here.
Está loca.
Peter,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
that was
listening, I hope
CNC
you're getting
Music
some tonight,
Factory,
buddy.
right?
Barica.
Oh wait, actually,
Yep.
I think this is
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
there it
see?
is, right there.
See?
DJ
See, dude, try mixing into that. Like you got to get into the first beat.
Oh, I know it. Ramon. The 2020 broadcasting live from Bridgeport, from the top of the Bank of America, DJ Fleek,
He farts in the beginning too.
CNC Music Factory.
Dude, how long is that? How long is that thing?
DJ Fleek.
Look at how long that is.
9 minutes.
Exactly.
That's like this on the CDJ.
That's what I'm saying. And this is vinyl, dude. This is vinyl. Like I was playing vinyl then. So like this is
Scratch the whole record.
That's
by the
It'll
time
spin
it
the
gets to
hell out
first
of the
beat.
thing.
By the time you're done, you end up looking like me.
This producer decided to put a Spanish soap opera before a good song.
yeah. You gotta like cue it. You gotta
Papi,
get, like,
conteque, cuál es conteque, I'm in the kitchen. En la cocina, papi, go!
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me what he's saying.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Only $1?
You might know.
There it is.
I remember that. Hello, man.
Oh, such a great tune, though. This got the dude. Oh my God!
all right, all right.
Back
goes crazy.
Back in the day, man, this was like house music, man. This was like,
Oh, this stuff works, man.
oh man,
You get everybody dancing with this.
love this track.
And you see all the white people going.
Over the board. Oh man, such a long
That's
song.
terrible.
So anyway, yeah.
I was always terrible with techno. I couldn't
Let's
not
play
do
something,
techno.
Oh wait. That was the Q button.
Then it'll work.
I thought it was Miko.
Yeah, that was
All right.
one of my hits back in the day.
Well, you tried to mix the beginning right
Which
in?
one of the songs
Well,
you
no,
want to play?
in the beginning it's like dan dan. It's got a beat to it, so you can actually like mix. You know, you can mix it if once you get experience at doing it. But like, it's freaking hard, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's tough.
like, and the like all the drums, like
I do
early
remember that song when I was DJing. I'd started like plugging that part right there.
Yeah,
like, in the middle of
exactly.
the song, like
Exactly. Yeah, as a DJ, we would just like we would try to like mix it in and
I cheated at techno though. That was the great part about. I used to go to DJ World down in North Haven.
Oh yeah,
and they had those.
Listen, as
those
Pete
CDs
used to
with like 12
multi-mix it
songs
over
on them.
here.
Techno
Oh, yeah.
songs, and they're like,
Oh, wait a
20
minute.
minutes
it
each.
doesn't
Oh,
when
no
you're
doubt.
DJ.
I just plug one in.
You get to play
I get
on
paid
it.
$100 to play a fucking CD.
I
With
have
someone like
MTV
me who's
Party
just in
to
a
Go
club to
before.
have
I've done that.
fun, we don't realize if a DJ messes up.
I know.
Like to us, it's
Yeah, you
just,
do.
No, I
Well,
don't.
this is the
I
thing. You would
usually-
know if you're listening to a shitty DJ. That's what it boils
Right.
down to. If you're
Well-
listening to a good DJ, you don't know what's going
It
on.
depends how many
Yeah.
drinks I've had.
Exactly.
All right, listen, we're getting close to 9 o'clock hour. I want to play a song before we go to break.
Yes.
But one more question before we do that. Steve made fun. I don't even know this fucker for 2 months, but he made fun of me because I used to be big time into Ultimix.
Oh yeah, Ultimix was great. I was big into Ultimix back. In
I
the
would
day.
rather an Ultimix than a 12-inch.
Well, the thing about
Any day.
the thing about Ultimix is kind of funny because
Or
like,
Funky Mix, whatever.
I was letting you guys know I was buying vinyl back in the day. Well, sometimes the intro sucked.
Right.
So I would bring it in and make my own intro. I would make my own like Ultimix, Funky Mix, all those. I would do my own intros. So like I would take the beats, loop them, so I would have a 32 beat intro, so I can mix clean into that mix, and like make my sets perfect. So. Like
That's
Candace
pretty
wouldn't.
awesome.
Candace wouldn't
That's
know.
the thing. I mean, most people.
I have no
She would
clue
be
what
like,
you're
"That
talking
DJ's
about."
good."
You know,
'cause
Yeah,
I
but
have no clue.
an Ultimix is so nice because it has a different. Like I'll give you a perfect example. One of the best Ultimix I ever heard was Chub Rock "Treat 'Em Right" when they put that beat to it.
Oh,
You remember that one? "Treat 'Em
dude,
Right."
yeah, that
They
was a
put
good
that
one.
summertime beat to Chub Rock "Treat 'Em Right."
One
It
of
was-
one of my
'cause
favorite.
that song was terrible.
One of my favorite ones was Ice Ice Baby when they did all the like scratching. It was like Ice Ice Baby. It was dope, dude. That was like.
I loved Ultimixes.
I still do.
Those are the best.
I still-
X-Mix,
You had to go-
Ultimix,
Still
Funky
download
Mix.
them online.
Did you ever hear?
still-
You had to go take a shit, pop an Ultimix
Oh,
on
yeah.
for like 20 minutes, and just
You
go.
get
Be
the
back?
20-minute medley, like
were,
10,
yeah.
10 songs
They were
in
the
one.
ones if you
That's the
Money,
only reason
dude.
I used them, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Go
hear
have a
the
cigarette,
rock
come
version
back
of
and have
Ice Ice Baby?
I
It's
know.
called
Yeah.
Too Cold. I love that.
I think I did.
Too cool. Too cool.
Naughty by Nature had a sick multi-mix too. That's what I used to throw in every once in a while. I'll just pretend like I was
Oh,
scratching.
yeah.
Everybody would be like, "Dude, you're sick." I'm
Yeah.
Like,
All right, let's get this
Yep,
ADD
I am.
contest to a minimum. Play a song from Randy, and we go to break.
Which one you on, Randy?
I don't know what songs you got there. I
I
don't
got
even know.
Always Missing, Brain Dysfunction, CQ.
How about
Disarm,
Lufa?
Fix
Why don't you play
Lost in the Echo.
Touch is a good one. You could drop Touch in there because
Oh, hey.
that was the
Cool.
one featured on the Electric
that on
Run
the other,
on ABC's The Bachelor.
The Bachelor. Is it
It's
on
probably
the
on
other
the
one?
other
The
USB stick.
Bachelor with Von Barlow.
All right, if you don't have that one,
I can play that one next.
As
you can play
heard
always,
on The
you
Bachelor.
could drop Always Missing. That's a good one.
Always Missing? All right, that one's a little something.
Yeah, it's got like a minute intro. We could.
All right,
Still
Randy
talk a
Boyer.
little over it. We could
This
talk
is
a little
actually
over it, right?
this
Explain it a
track
little
is
bit.
called Always Missing, and it's Randy Boyer featuring Parker.
Bachelor.
And it's a Boyan and Boyer remix. Boyan and Boyer is myself, Randy Boyer, and Boyan Angel Love from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. He's an EDM artist
Remember
as
that
well.
song?
He is, and he's. We're going to be touring this summer. So it's
Why does that sound like that song "Good Life"? Now
Now, is this a collaboration of you two?
We have been working together for 5 years. We'll get into that after the break because I think that's a good little
Yeah, definitely. It's
segue.
good to
All
know.
right, let's hear Randy.
There you go.
Get funky, people.
This may be the last time we speak, with intention to make peace. There's not much more we can say. In the end, I know we don't
Oh, yeah. That track right there. Randy Boyer featuring Parker. Always Missing, the Boyan and Boyer remix. Can be downloaded at iTunes or any store that you shop at. Amazon, Beatport, wherever else. I got my sexy voice on right now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
How you doing?
That's right.
Are we live?
Sexy voice kicking in.
How you doing?
Yeah.
All right, it is the top of the hour. We'll be back. Don't forget to tune in to pprnlive.com. Call us at 203-992-7776. And don't forget to tell your people if they didn't listen to the show tonight, they can go to Stitcher, tune in, yada, 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 Spreaker.com, Peter Pinto Radio Network on Facebook. And we will be right back.
This is
You're
Davey
listening
from
to PPRN.
WhatsApp, and you're listening to PPRN.
Download Jay
motherfucker.
Will's hot new single, American Dream, on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Google Play, and more. Log on to lasmove.com for a chance to win $1,000 towards your American Dream contest, courtesy of Jay Wills and La Smooth Records. Tune in for the American Dream video premiere at a network near you.
I'm living an American dream. If you ever had a dream, you would know what I mean. lights will guide you home, and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. I will try to fix you.
friend of mine right now. Peter Pinho, how are you doing, my friend?
We are back live, PPRN, PPRNlive.com.
He's on the air.
We
live with
have
Randy Boyer.
With Randy
And
Boyer,
Joe.
we have our
Joe Antonio.
Joe Antonio, the pizza shop.
We
Joe
have
Antonio.
Little Italy himself.
Listen, I don't own a pizza shop.
we have
Not
our
yet.
very loyal listeners since PPRN started, Andy Bong on the show, who has his own show on Spreaker. It's called the Andy
Hello,
Bong
ladies
Show.
and gentlemen. We are live from the Green Bay Studios. We are live with Peter Pinhole Radio Network. Why I decided to call this show is because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's look through the glass. That's exactly what I'm talking about. How Peter Pinhole Radio Network can get more listeners. How does that work?
How does that work, Andy? First of all, you don't have, wait. Before we start, Andy, you don't have your pants by your ankles, right? Why do you turn your video off,
You're
dude?
live on my show, right?
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
okay.
there you
All
are.
right, hold on. Let's put this
Are you
up.
in your closet naked?
There you go. You're up.
Nice closet, dude.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought he was naked.
Wait, Andrew, I thought you came out of the closet.
Is that high heels in there?
Literally.
Don't. We don't want to.
We don't want to see it.
He's literally coming out of the closet.
Andy,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Are you live?
See,
Yes,
Randy,
we
you could
are.
be on his
Ladies and
show
gentlemen,
in
we
the
are live
closet.
from the Green Bay Studios. This is the Andy Bond Show. Yeah, that's right.
I thought it was the
The
time.
one, the only, the
It's a
coolest
Licking
guy
Windows
known to man on Spreaker, I think.
Is that a
That's
tube
what
top
that's
you
what
have in the
radio
background?
people are saying. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guests, the one, the only, the guys that can make anybody laugh, that can make me laugh so hard sometimes.
Nah.
Peter,
So hard.
give it up for the
Yeah.
the Peter Pinhole Radio Network.
Yeah, let's hear it for PPRN, baby.
I thought you were gonna say, "Give it up for me, man."
I know. What about
Damn.
Randy Boyer?
Yeah.
Andy.
The shit.
Andy, forget all
Just
about
the
the guests we have.
just the PPR network.
What
That's
kind of-
it.
what kind
Well,
of host
apparently,
forgets
Randy,
about
you
the
didn't know we're
guests?
as big as you are worldwide. I'm just trying to say.
Andy,
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe if we were in El Salvador.
are you there?
Yes, I am.
Will you still help me find my bike?
Hey, Andy,
Have
you seen my baseball?
We are live from the Green Bay Studios, and we're talking about let's look through the glass. That means how we can be a radio show host, and how we can have fun with our viewers, how we can have fun with our listeners, how we can have fun with people. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I talk to these guys, listen and let's see if we can be like them. Not literally like them, because I don't want to be like them.
Andy,
You want to be
We're
just
not,
like us.
We're not good enough for you?
Andy, one of our callers is calling, and she wants to say hi to you.
Okay, go. Shoot.
All right, hang on.
I'm touching the inside of my thighs. I'm touching the inside of my thighs. I took out my teeth already. I'm getting really hot. This is great.
Yeah, that is.
I have 4 fingers of my wet time.
No, he's a virgin.
Wait, whoa. Put
the video back.
Come on.
Aw. Look at you.
He does have a cool logo, though. I do like that logo.
Andy Bong.
The
I'm
Andy
sorry,
Bong
that's my
Show. That looks
logo
cool.
Right now. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
How many fucking times you gonna say that?
Repetitively.
We know you're from Wisconsin.
Oh, my mic's. My mic on?
Yeah,
How's
Oh.
the cheese?
Slow.
Well, damn it, Andy, we're PPRNlive.com.
And we're listening to the Andy Bong Show. we can cross
Right now, I
all
need to
that.
be smoking a
No,
bong.
what happens
Right
is,
now, it's PPRN Live. Listen to the Andy Bong Show.
And the Andy Bond Show is listening to the PPR show. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call simulcasting.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't take his
add
name for
on
granted.
point.
He calls himself the Andy Bong Show. He does never, ever have done drugs.
I don't see my baseball.
He hasn't even kissed a girl yet.
He's in his closet broadcasting. There's something wrong.
It is interesting. The Andy
Come out of the
Bong
closet,
Show.
Andy.
Like, I'm waiting for like the hits from the bong sample. Like,
That's
where's
his last
that?
name,
Is
dude.
this the Richard Simmons?
Where's the Cypress Hill sample?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my show is going to hell.
No,
Oh,
man.
Andy.
Hey, are you bringing us down with you?
Andy, we love your
How
listeners.
many
Ladies and
listeners?
gentlemen,
Hey,
like I
Andy.
said, let
Jesus
me.
Christ.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me explain to everybody that's listening and saying, what the heck is going on? Why are these guys taking over your show? This is not right. Let
It
me
is white.
explain before everybody calls the NSA or the FBI or the speaker say, this guys are mean. They're taking over
Andrew.
the show.
Andrew.
We love the Andy Bong Show.
Andy.
Yes, what?
How many listeners do you have right now in your show?
Nerds.
Oh my damn.
Listeners.
I have 0 listeners.
Thank you. Enough said.
What do you say? How many do you have? 0?
There it is, baby. I love it.
He has 0 listeners on the Andy Bong
Andy.
show.
Well, come on.
Andy.
Oh, you want listeners?
Not even your mom's listening?
Andy.
What about Mama Bong? Is Mama Bong listening?
I think his mama was smoking a bong when she got pregnant.
1,163 plays I
That
have,
was a
and
crack pipe.
298 followers I have.
Good for you, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You've come so far.
We've missed you.
I know, Andy. You gotta keep
I
in touch
miss
with
you
us.
too, man. Let me explain to everybody in my viewers, like, who are these guys? Well, when I
Who are you
was
explaining it
starting
to?
off
No
on
one's listening
Spreaker, these guys were the coolest guys ever, and they still are.
Thank you.
And they are still my friends. They can come on my show anytime. Some people have privilege to come on my show.
Well, I thought we were on it
Anytime
right
they
now.
want.
Aren't we on it right now?
Yes. You can come on at any time. When you see my Skype up and running, you just, like, boom.
Andrew, how's the Piggly Wiggly working out for you?
Don't get me started on Piggly Wiggly.
Is this show...
What, you get fired already?
They fired you?
Is this
I
show...
have a day off tomorrow.
Is this show getting you laid?
Do you have any money?
He's not having sex until he's married. I've asked him every question under the sun.
Oh, really? Why
I'm like,
did-
have you ever kissed a girl? He's like, that's none of your business.
Come on, Andy.
I'm like, all right, now we all know the answer.
Aren't you among friends, and you could tell us?
I'm from Wisconsin. Never heard of Andy Bond's show. PPR groupie. Oh, okay. So, they have groupies, and what do I got?
Have you ever bought it?
You got a yellow sock inside of your closet somewhere.
Did you ever bring a? Yeah, did you ever bring a groupie inside that closet?
No.
Hey,
Why? The funny thing is, why they're making fun of my closet. This is the only place I can sit and relax, where I can just sit, relax in my easy chair.
So what you're trying to say is you feel most comfortable in the closet.
Yes.
So
Come out
what?
of
So what?
come
we
out
sh-
of the closet.
So what we should expect to see is the FBI kicking your door in for some kind of pornography. That shouldn't be on your computer right now. Is that what you're telling us?
No, on my computer you can see I have my DJ screen. I am going back to the Andy Bond. I'm going back to the Peter Pinhole Radio Network show.
What is that?
Why do I feel like you're fornicating vegetables?
Hey, Andy, on that
Yes.
computer, what is that man doing with the dog?
It's a goat.
Funny.
Oh, it's a goat. I'm sorry. It looks like a dog. What's that man doing with the goat in the background?
What goat?
And why do you have a cucumber in your
Andy,
name?
you're from Wisconsin. Is there any kind of like weird fetishes with cheese? Like blocks of cheese? Do you melt cheese on your back? I mean, do you
no.
do you chew on cheddar chunks when you're getting pedicures? I mean,
Yeah.
what goes on in
The
Wisconsin?
thing that people do with cheese is Skype, not
Sculpt, honey.
Just
Skull. Listen, Andy, you're starting to get the list,
I-
sweetie.
Andy.
Andy,
Did you ever stick cheddar cheese up your
Andy,
ass?
calm down, Andy. Slow down. You know when you get angry, you start to lisp out.
Stop mocking me!
Stop lisping.
You get angry and
Cheese
turn into
carving,
Richard Simmons.
that's it. Cheese carving.
Oh, cheese carving.
Cheese carving
Yes.
with your.
We here at PPR, and we like to.
I've carved some cheese on my time.
We like to deal with cheese.
I just cut a lot
Toe
of it.
cheese.
Toe cheese.
Fermunda cheese.
Fermunda cheese.
Butt cheese.
Head cheese.
I swear to God, people are gonna.
Why don't you tell Andrew about our guest
When we get a really bad rash, we sprinkle it with Parmesan cheese.
Randy,
Hey,
get a new
Andrew.
follower.
Andrew, we have a worldwide
pass them off to
sensation
you.
on the show today.
My balls taste like pizza.
Pepe's, by the way.
Pepe's.
Andy, say hi to Randy Boyer and Joe Antonio,
Worldwide known
EDM
DJ.
artists.
Hey, how are you doing, everybody? What's up?
And Andy, judging by your lisp, you'll go to one of his shows real soon.
Wait,
Yeah.
Andy.
Andy sounds
Wait,
like
wait.
Randy.
Wait, I have an idea. Let Andy do a little interview.
All right, Andy, go.
Andy, do an interview with Randy
Randy Boyer.
Randy Boyer.
What's up, Andy?
Oh,
Clear
come
your
on.
throat.
Where's my
Let
cool,
me clear my throat.
where's my
You better
cool
Google me
dramatic
quick.
music?
You better Google me quick.
I know.
I need to Google you quick.
You better take off that goat.
We can email
Andy,
you his bio
Put the
real
cheese
fast.
down.
Andy, have you ever heard of EDM music? Do you know what that is?
What?
Andy, have you ever?
Interview is over.
Interview over.
Andy, have you ever heard of the thing called oxygen? Have you ever seen that big yellow thing in the sky? It's called the sun.
The last album Andy got was Sesame Street Live. That's what he's listening to
Wheels
right
on
now.
the bus go round and round, round
Explain
and
to
round.
me. Oh, so what do you do, Randy Boyer?
I am a DJ and a music producer of electronic dance music, a.k.a. EDM.
Oh, I heard of those things. Electronic dance music. So what kind of dance music?
Have you ever heard of techno, Andy?
Techno music,
You've heard of
Andy.
techno,
Have
right?
you ever heard of disco?
Oh, I love techno music.
Rave. Remember the raves you used to go to?
You got to tell them techno.
Okay, Andy, go on your Google and Google.
I am Randy
All right.
Boyer right now.
There you go.
Andy,
You'll
let me
find out who
explain it to
he
you
is, honey.
simple.
Go on your Google
The
machine.
Bachelor.
Remember the
Electric Run.
There you go. I was just on The
Yes.
Bachelor, the electric run. There
Yes,
you go.
Randy DJs all
Okay,
the
so
electric runs.
explain to me, how was it on The Bachelor?
It was incredible.
Who
Look at
cares
this
about
guy.
your
He's
music?
on point right
He's like,
now,
who cares
huh?
about your music?
He
What
is
about the
on
Bachelor?
point.
What do the girls look like?
First of all,
Andy's like Randy.
he's got the list.
What kind of music do you play?
I play.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He said techno, you
Country.
jackass.
He plays country music.
Why do I have a feeling he's got a song on his laptop going, the ball's on the laptop, go slap, slap, slap.
No, I'm asking what other music do they
That's it.
does he play?
Electronic.
Techno and that's it?
It's just EDM music, yeah.
He's very limited.
Want to play something? Want to play something? Want to play something?
Oh, Andy.
Want to play something?
You want to play with something?
That sounds like Andy.
Yes, the laugh.
Andy, when's your birthday, buddy?
I'm good at this shit.
Hello,
what's
Andy.
your birthday?
Are you there?
Andy.
August 16th.
August
Oh, he's a
16th.
Leo.
It's my brother's
He's a
birthday.
Leo, yeah.
Leo.
Andy, we have a girl for you right
I'm
in
the
your own
in-house Zodiac
state.
guy.
Yep.
Her name is Tatiana.
Oh, she will
The
The
definitely
things
blow
she
your
can
mind.
do to you with a loofah, bro. Wow. She can clean you so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me plug in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Are you even
to-
fucking listening
to
to our
the brand new show?
Andy,
here.
He's trying plugging his own
Let me
show.
plug in Chicken
That's what he
Nugget.
does to get ratings.
That
He's
sounds like a
fucking.
bad
You
chicken
think he's
turn
dumb,
off.
but he's really smart.
the-
He's
where's the dump
unable,
button?
our guest.
Can we have a dump button?
And Andy, on this show, you're going to get laid.
Cock push-ups?
Andy. If we're trying to get you laid.
Oh, can we?
Do you want?
Can we dump Andy?
Do you want? Sex,
We
do you
love
want
you.
sex
We
with a
love
girl?
you, Andy.
But you gotta go.
We
Wow.
She's the.
No.
She's the.
I will not stand for that. Andy's been my fucking.
Andy has been with us for
Andy's
a
been my
while,
guest
long
since day
time.
one.
We got nothing but the best whores.
Andy has seen the change in staff from
Oh,
like
yes.
day one. You remember Bree and Danny?
Yeah, whatever happened to those guys?
I killed him.
They're inside your closet, probably.
I never met Andy.
Andy, no one has.
No one has.
No, I mean, I never talked to him on the air.
Oh, you never. JJ's the
Me
new part
neither.
of the group. There.
Me neither, actually.
Well, welcome to the PPR network, everybody. My name is
PPRN!
Andy Bong Show.
Holy shit!
PPRN.
You sure it's not the Andy Bong
Thank
show?
you very much, Tard Boy.
Like
Ste-
Bong?
It's the Andy Bo Show.
Fucking Peter. We're yeah.
The
Wait
Andy
a minute,
Bo
hold
Show.
on, time out. I can end this call in 5 seconds if you're not nice.
No,
to me.
please don't do that. We need the ratings.
Are you get? Wait, Andy, are you getting nasty?
Don't get nasty, girl.
Don't make me come there and kick your ass.
His closet?
Call me nasty.
I believe if you were
Kick
Chinese,
his
your
ass
parents
back
would
in
have
the
named you
closet.
Something Wong.
I think he hung up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
No,
boys
he
and
didn't.
girls, like I said before, and
Wheels on the bus
please
go
pray
round
that I
and
can get
round.
my thought across before this gets any worse. Let's go. Let's look through the glass. Let's see what we can do as a radio show host and how we can bring in more guests, how we can bring in more people to look at this show, to look at my show, to come on my show, to come on their show.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's a
let's
lot of
look at it
coming.
in the mirror. This is Michael Jackson, Man
Everything
in the
but his
Mirror.
cock.
We'll be right back on the Andy Bond Show. Peace out, love ya.
Wait, Andy.
He's,
Don't
he's
leave
just
us.
signing off from his show. He's
Oh,
on a
okay.
commercial. He
no.
does it like 110 times.
Yeah.
He'll be back in 2 minutes saying, "This is the Andy Bong Show." And you're
Oh, is he
listening to
gone now?
PPR. No, he's still here.
Andy Bong
Nope.
Show.
All
I'm
right.
back.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that was
Here.
fun.
Say Andy.
Why isn't your video up?
You
Oh, it's on the
sick
video.
fuck.
And this
There he is.
in this building right here, someone is illegally duplicating my sweat into the oldies.
No.
Can you believe someone would do something like that? We're gonna go in there and bust this operation. Let's go, guys. That's it. Let's go.
They're not going to go find Randy in the closet, are they?
No, that would be hilarious.
Andy, not
They're gonna bust it
Andy
on
or Randy?
What did I say, Andy?
We think
said
he's-
Randy.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry,
not
Randy.
Right now we're watching a Richard
There's an
Simmons
R in the
video.
front of that. I apologize. Andy. Andy's in the closet.
What is that? R. Kelly?
Richard.
Tried watching it.
Try.
Andy,
Andy.
Yes.
why isn't your video up?
Whoa.
The Andy Bong Show.
Holy crap in heaven, hallowed be my name. I got listeners.
Andy! Andy!
Holy shit, he's got a fucking listener.
What? Look out!
You know what?
Whoa!
Wait, that, we need to do a shot for that one.
I just
Thank
want
you.
to
Good
say,
night.
here on PPRN, we create history.
Hold
We
on.
needed Randy Boyer to come on the show to
Andy?
get Andy a listener.
Hold on.
Andy, you are welcome.
They're just listening right now.
I got a fucking
I take full responsibility for that.
Let me get this straight. He is really doing his show right now?
Yes.
Joe, I'm as just
He's
as
calling
confused
into a
as you
fucking
are,
radio
buddy.
show doing his show?
Yeah, he does.
He goes live whenever he wants
He
to.
does it every so often. This is like the third time.
He'll go live, like if you call him, he'll go live for like 5 minutes.
I think he Googled me before and was like, I might get a listener if I tune in.
He's typing right now. I got Randy Boyer live on the Andy Bong Show right now.
Oh, my God.
Andy, that's not fair. You can see me, but I can't see you.
Andy. Andy, who's the listener?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have, let's see.
Let's talk to your listener.
Give us the IP address.
Have him call us.
Yeah, tell him to call. If you're listening to the Andy Bong Show, give PPRN a call at 992 or something like that.
203-992-PPRN.
That's it. 203-992-PPRN.
It's pretty sad that JJ knows that he's been here 2 days. Richard's been here 6 months. Has no clue of the fucking number.
I love the PPRN at the name, but I'll be honest, when people give me those freaking letters, I'm like, what's the number, dude? Give me the number.
7776.
See, that I don't know.
We gotta
Much
make
better,
it-
because I
that's
look
what
at
all
my
the
phone,
commercials
my phone
do. We
just
gotta make
says
it sound cool.
The numbers, it doesn't give me the letters.
Oh, that's true, huh? Yeah. I didn't think about that.
7776.
What the hell?
What phone doesn't have letters?
Well,
That's
no,
why
the
we-
iPhone does, but it didn't before.
We repeat it
Oh,
both
yeah, mine
because it
does.
sounds cool when you say it 992 PPRN,
PPRN.
or 7772
That'll work.
or 7776. Thanks, Pete.
I think you
How
should
long you
lead
been
with
here?
the 7776 and then go or PPR.
I like that. That's marketing.
Marketing.
Boom.
That is one of my fortes,
Randy Boyer
by
just
the
gave
way.
us something. He
if
just
we
gave us
ever get
something
back
on this
to
show.
there, I'm a grassroots marketing.
I'm going to take
cat.
that and run with it.
I'd imagine most of our listeners can't read anyway, so we probably got to give them the numbers.
Yeah, give them numbers.
Well, most of our listeners are inside closets.
Well, the people that had to collect calling with the CALLATT. How do you think that was?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
In the
2
late 90s?
2 3 1.
We were talking about it last night with the rotary.
Yeah, that's tough.
So once again, we are live here at pprnlive.com. It wasn't actually called PPRN until a few months. I mean, it's always been because of my initials, but we're trying to incorporate it to where if you go to Google PPRN, it probably wouldn't show up and show us. So we're on live with Randy Boyer and Mr. Italian Restaurant.
Joe Antonio.
Joe Antonio.
Come on, get it right.
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Which you obviously have some stuff of your own too, right?
Yeah, I'm a DJ and producer. Obviously, I've been under the tutelage of Randy for the past year.
All right, it's enough. It's Randy's show. All right,
Okay.
Randy, back to you. I'm sorry, Joe. I just had to mess with you, buddy.
I'm a stem off of him, so I've been under his tutelage, and he's.
I do. I see your name out there all the time too. I always see it
Thank you.
associated with Randy. So
Yeah,
I was
he
trying to
does
figure
good.
out.
When you say stem to Steve, it means a whole different thing.
Listen, you.
Yeah.
I've been
Portuguese.
A
basically-
protege, but
I think
he's
of a
been
drip down a
DJing
leg.
for like
He's
13
basically-
years.
yeah,
So
he's-
he's not like he's not like a protege, but like like he's doing
He's
his
learning.
thing.
He's learning some.
So
Yeah.
if we listen
He
to
knows
you
a lot,
guys,
though.
both you guys, like,
Of course.
you could tell your style between your style difference
Yeah, definitely.
easily.
Definitely. For me, I'm more. I mean, I have my style like stamped down. Joe has a lot more experience doing other stuff. He tempers with like disco house. Tempers. I don't even know if that's a word, but he
Sounds
dabbles.
good.
Well, it is now.
You just created it.
Dabbles with disco house and other different genres of music other than electro progressive house, which is what I do. So,
All right. What do you
progressive house? That's a mouthful.
go
Yeah.
with
I like that.
as far as music? What's the difference between you and Randy?
I mean, the difference between
penis
us,
size?
No.
What are you asking?
Joe looks like I've seen him in a movie, though.
If you listen to our
He looks
sets,
familiar.
I mean, the cool thing about us is that we kind of play off each other. Like when I first go on and I'm playing for him, it's like I know where I gotta be and I know what I gotta play. So like I'll play a little bit lighter if I gotta play and I'm opening up for him. If I get that opportunity where it's like, you know what, like we're both playing, next to each other and we got to play the same type of music, we kind of both go all up. But I play, a lot of disco house. Like I bring it back to the roots and like a lot of the '70s stuff, and that's what I'm producing.
So
too,
you're not mixing music. You're mixing vibes. So you're trying to keep that
doing
vibe kind of going.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's just it's a lot different just because he's obviously given me a lot of the the knowledge that I have in order to start producing. I would have never have started producing last year if it wasn't for him.
So basically, you're riding his coattails.
No,
not
nice, Rich.
Joe does a lot of work.
Just a joke.
Joe does a lot of work on the back end as well.
Rich is our comedian here.
So you're to Randy what Rich is to everybody he opens for.
No.
Exactly.
All right.
That's what I was trying to get to. But thanks for putting it so eloquently for me.
Rich is the opener. He's the opening act.
You bastards.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously, it's like it's a completely different thing. That's why he has me open up for him, and he
it's cool. It's cool to have that
he
different.
trusts me obviously to open up for him because it's not like you can have some joker DJ go in there and open up an event.
Was that a little dig at me?
Totally.
It's totally not like
joker
that.
comedian.
It's not like Rich opening for a real comedian. It's totally different, Steve. It's more like.
Well, you told us off the air you've been following him since you were 14 years old, so you obviously have a good chemistry together.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I went to when he was starting at Vibe, when he was playing at Vibe. I used to sneak in there just to go and watch these guys DJ. So it was cool, And then I eventually met back up with Randy back down the road, and we kind of connected again. And he brought me under his wing, and he taught me a lot of stuff. And listen, I wouldn't be
But that's
where
what
I'm
it's about. It's about giving
How does his
back
wife
and-
feel about your
and
connection?
showing the next person the skills.
Oh well, him and my wife and his wife they're best friends. So it's
Oh, that's good. That
We
helps.
have meetings every
That helps
week.
guy time. work.
Joe's more than just like an opening DJ and that. Like he's pursuing his own career and that, but he helps out back, on the back end of my stuff because like my stuff, I have a lot of stuff to kind of take care of from everything from bookings, from management, from
So you have the marketing along with everything. else.
Everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, for me to be able
It's
to
a
make
business.
music, for me to be able to make music, I have to have other people involved, and Joe is one of those very important people. So I'm very grateful for that he is involved, and whatever I can help him out in.
But that's what it's about.
Right. Exactly. That's what
Absolutely.
it's about. You have to have, like, for me, I mean, I've gone through a ton of people, and it's really cool because, like, for me, it's all who you surround yourself with. You have to surround yourself with great people.
That's us
You
here.
do. It's,
We've had to go through
that's
a
why
lot
you,
of
you
staff.
like most presidents, like I surround myself with a good cabinet. It's basically the same idea, though.
No, it's
Exactly.
true.
Because
Exactly.
you
And
have
you
to.
are who you
Yeah, but
you
Randy
surround
Boyer
yourself with.
rocks, and most presidents suck.
No, you just had a good point. You are who you surround yourself
Yeah,
with.
You are.
Because
And
if
that's
you-
basically what it boils
I'm sure
down
you've
to.
grown up. You've had friends that they had a different catchphrase or something. You find yourself
Totally.
saying the same thing over
Get
time.
the fuck out of here.
I say that now too, or I'm like,
No, that's
oh
Joe.
yeah,
Get the fuck
I
out
say,
of
oh
here.
yeah, on my sleep.
Where's
But,
my
I mean,
pizza?
I
But
literally
it's
say,
true.
oh yeah, on my sleep now.
if you hang around with punks, you're gonna be a punk. If you hang around with good kids, you're gonna be a good kid. I mean, I was fortunate enough. I always pick and choose the people I'm close with. It's very important.
It's important.
My mom used to always say, it sounds corny, but my mom would always say every time she'd come to an event with all my friends, she's like, "Oh my God, you have such good friends."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Mom, because I don't associate myself with assholes."
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's honestly, it's important.
You are
dude.
who you hang with.
Roy Oliver, my next door neighbor,
Yep.
guest on your show. He is a very experienced man in his life, and I love the wisdom that he spreads with me. And he said one time in my life,
Rock and roll.
that's definitely his line. But 4 years ago when I moved in and we started getting close, he's like, life has a way of trimming off the fat.
It's true, man.
And it's a very great line, and it's a way that you got to kind of think about it because, like, you know what? Trim that off. You don't need, like, that kind of bag. I don't want to say baggage because, listen, you come in life with friends, and you do get with friends. It's not, quote-unquote, baggage, I would say, but, like, you just have to move on, and you are who you surround yourself with. Your friends and your people and your parents and your family and everybody else is going to look at you and see the people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
So pretty much, don't surround yourself with overzealous comedians that want to start their own podcast. Sorry, Joe, I had to say it.
Hey.
Now, what if you don't have any friends?
Hey, if
That's
they're cool
me.
people, though, then that's what
I
it
choose
is.
not
you know?
to be
like,
friends with anyone.
You have to. Everybody has their place in life. You know?
Exactly.
It's,
That's what
it comes down to that reason, season, or lifetime. It's not. It's a stupid phrase,
Yeah,
but everybody's
totally.
in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And that's,
Exactly.
I got that from
Yeah.
my fiance.
Yep.
Jen, there's your plug, baby. I
What's
love
that?
you.
Reason, season, what?
Aw,
Now
Jen.
shut up and
Everybody's
leave
in
me
your life
alone.
for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
Jen, I'm going to eat this cupcake for you.
Interesting.
how's
Yeah, you
that
guys are
cupcake
pounding the
doing?
cupcakes, huh? Is that your second one? You just
No,
have
it's
one.
his first.
Oh, all right. Cut him some
Are
slack.
we
Look
counting
at him.
the
He
guests?
got some meat on his bones,
Okay.
man.
He reached over and
JJ.
He got his before you did, and yours is gone.
JJ.
I go to the gym. I go to the gym every
You
day.
see
Yeah,
the-
but
you
I'm
see
also
the-
100 pounds heavier than him, too.
And you see how big his teeth are? I mean, he just took that whole thing.
We almost have the
JJ.
same hat on tonight.
Yeah, we do. Kango biatch.
Hey, that's my kind of hat, though. That's what I rock, too. So
I will get
Kango.
JJ to eat a cupcake tonight before you
Hang
leave.
on,
I'm
I
not
want-
eating a cupcake.
I don't want
Eat a
Joe to be on.
cupcake.
DJs.
Tatiana wants to eat
JJ
a
is
trying
cupcake.
to-
Well,
Who is this?
one
Wait,
thing about this
yeah,
too,
Candace. Who is this
besides being-
Tatiana?
Hold on.
We got to wait until the kids go to bed
Yeah.
so we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides him being a good DJ, this
I don't want
dude
Joe
is a-
Antonio being by himself, so I got my rag on right now.
He's
too.
a really good cook.
I feel so
dude.
left out.
Oh,
This
looks like
dude is
Peter.
an awesome cook.
That's
And
a true
I'll tell you
story.
one thing right now. Like this dude has cooked up like 5-star meals. Like
I can
just-
cook.
Oh yeah, come on over. We're gonna have a
Dude,
meeting tonight. You'll
that's
go
a
over some
show.
stuff.
That's
Like
a show
what?
for the Food Network.
Homemade
right there.
pasta.
EDM cook right there.
I make
This
my own.
guy,
I
he's
make
a-
my own
You could be
raviolis.
cooking shit and like.
That's like you, babe.
I got me
You're a
some
good
oregano
cook.
right now.
Amazing.
I love cooking. It's one of my hobbies. Like I
You got a
enjoy
niche.
that outdoors.
What's your style?
Fishing, hunting. You know what? Anything. Like I'm
Okay.
open to it. Yeah. Like I love making pasta and like making dishes around that.
And you know what? You know,
Pasta and sauces.
and being a person that can
I'm a
cook,
salad tosser.
literally.
True story.
Extra croutons.
But
I do make my own croutons
We have
for my Parmesan.
45 more minutes before we can get into that
Oh,
conversation.
okay.
but being someone that can cook, that's very creative. It's like you put your own stuff to your own thing, and then you sit here and you watch people, and you see them struggle with fucking ramen noodles. Or you see them, and then they're watching you, and you're making like you're like with me. I'll make a wing. I make the best wing sauce. You'll probably love it.
Ever.
I would love to battle you.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you
Let's
what.
battle wing
My wing
sauce.
sauce is
I
whatever's
wanna
in
be
the
the
refrigerator
tester.
at the time. It's never the same
Okay.
recipe.
Next week on
Alright, see.
PPRN.
But it always. Listen, we could probably have the best two sauces, but my wing sauces will never be the same ingredients. But it's always tastes the same.
I always chip in mine too. Yeah.
But I'll add like I'll make eggs. I'll see a bottle of cooking wine. I'll just throw a dash of it in it.
I have my
You
own
know what I mean?
special
I make
sauce,
the
too.
creative shit, and then you watch someone
Like
well,
me.
like Candace, and she'll throw a chicken in a crock pot,
and leave it for the day.
and maybe
Perfect though. 8 hours your money.
A
but
whole
maybe
chicken,
throw
though.
one like our garlic clove.
Yeah, and a carrot.
Yeah.
He's
a
like,
little salt and pepper.
honey, you could have at least
But
took
she
the
thinks
feathers off.
But she thinks throwing adobo on it makes it better.
Adobo is good on everything. I put it on my Cheerios.
Oh, yes.
You throw a chicken in a crock pot with a clove of garlic,
Some sazon and adobo.
that
You're
and
good to
adobo
go.
for 8 hours.
Defeather
It'll
that
fall
thing,
apart.
please.
Dude, the other day it was Sunday and it was a cold Sunday. I think it was raining or something, and I went out and bought some bacalao with Portuguese, and we make this thing called codfish cakes. So I made those. I took it 3 hours to make it, and then I made a big pot of fucking Portuguese soup. It was kale soup. It's delicious. Do you think this Caucasian motherfucker over here? I made a plate. It was like 40. They look like footballs.
They're good.
They're
They are good.
She ate 2 of them, and maybe a half a bowl of soup. But then she could fuck up a hot pocket like it was nothing.
Elio's pizza.
Or an Elio's pizza.
Eat a microwave.
And her son's the same way. I'm like, yo, we're going
I'm a
to, you know,
simple
Dominic
chick.
and Vinny's in the Middlebury?
Yep.
All right, the best pizza around besides Pepe's, to me.
What's that? What
Dominic and Vinny's.
Dominic
the old
and Vinny's.
Vinny's.
Dominic and Vinny.
The best. So I'm like, let's go get pizza. Let's go get Dominic and Vinny's. No. Let's get better pizza. I'm like, all right, where you want to go?
Papa John.
No. Domino's or fucking Little Caesars. I'm like, such a simple-ass
Papa
taste.
John's, you got to go to a gas station.
Yeah, in Waterbury, right?
Yeah.
I'm
If
telling
you're-
you.
if you're-
If your pizza place aside a fucking gas station,
Yeah, you know
then
there's
you're
a
not a
problem.
good pizza
I
place.
am a simple chick when it comes to food. I will eat macaroni and
And you sit there and you cook and you make these delicious, and you could, bro, when the shit smells good, so then you
I
put it
know.
in the oven.
Oh.
And it's like, and you're sitting there like you're all proud and you made your girl a meal, and she looks at it like, well, you know, it could have used a little salt.
I'm very fortunate. Actually, my wife used to like do a little cooking, and now it's like she can't cook anymore because like she'll start cooking, and I'm like over her shoulder, like, you gonna throw some, you know, like lemon pepper on that thing or what? You know, like you might want to add a little cream to that, sweetheart. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I totally get it. It's all part of it. I haven't had a jar like I make my own sauce.
Thank you! Jesus
I haven't
Christ,
touched
shut
a
the
jar
fuck
in
up already.
10
I'm
years.
done.
So like,
thank you.
The
For
battle
me,
of
it's
the
like-
cooking DJs.
I will buy
Oh my God.
ragu in the jar
Oh
and it's
my
sauce.
God, I can't. Oh, I can't.
I want to
stand-
punch her in the fucking face when she brings out Prego.
Anything in a jar, I'm
That's
like, oh my
disgusting.
God, like Alfredo in a jar. I'm like, throw that away, get that out of here. I can whip that up in 2 minutes.
You know what's
Gone.
good? You know what's good as far as like a starter goes? Like Napoli makes a good
yeah.
starter sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get their spaghetti sauce.
Napoli's got all the
just
good
their
stuff.
spaghetti sauce. You get it in a big fucking like the
They're the
5-gallon thing.
scalafani. The scalafani tomatoes you get out of the
I do,
but
but sometimes
I'm
when
Italian. I'm Joe Antonio.
when I'm pressed, when I'm pressed for time and I
but you
can't
know what,
blend
though?
my
Prego
tomatoes and
does
all
it
that
all.
stuff,
You
I
How
just
use-
many
throw it on
people?
and you're done.
If you did like a Pepsi challenge and had like one,
You wouldn't know the
They would-
difference.
people wouldn't
Thank you.
Yes, you. No.
You
You would.
Oh my God!
That's
You
but
put
see,
somebody like me up there, I
right.
would know.
And I call it the
Or you-
Caucasian problem.
Hold on.
select few.
It's the Caucasian. No. There's no taste buds.
If
I'm
you're
talking
saying I
about the
can't tell
general
the-
public. They
No.
wouldn't know. General public would not know.
Between Prego and homemade sauce?
Fuck out of
Bullshit.
here.
That's like her going in.
sauce against Prego. You're
Oh
gonna
my
know.
God.
You're gonna
That's
know.
like Candace going in and being like, "This DJ's good."
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
clueless.
it's jar sauce. Like, all right, I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
That's
only
what I'm saying.
9:42. I
agree with
can't say what I want to
general
say.
public checking in.
General public.
And the thing is that she doesn't comprehend that it takes her longer to drive to Stop and Shop, pick out Prego, bring it back home than it would to open up a can of sauce, put some spices on the bottom of the motherfucker.
Garlic.
Yeah.
Good.
How do you make sauce? Well, honey,
If you use Prego as the base, listen, you could do anything you want.
it's so, dude. If
hate
it's the
Prego.
last resort and there's a can of sauce that she's had prior to me meeting her, I'll throw that bitch in the pan. But I'm throwing wine in it. I'm
I
throwing
won't
garlic
even do
in it.
I can't
yeah.
even do it. I haven't seen a Prego. I haven't seen a jar of sauce ever since I've been with my wife. Like I've always made
Good.
If you ever think, here's directions for making
It's
a good sauce.
like I'll make a big thing, freeze it, so I'll go in my
Yes.
freezer,
That's
grab a
this
thing.
one.
Dude,
Oh, it's great,
this
yeah.
dude made venison chili for me last week.
Oh, that's yummy.
Venison
I'm big venison
chili
guy.
with venison.
I got
It was
a deer
amazing.
this year.
Was it good? I don't like
Christ,
venison.
It was
but-
amazing.
It is.
You
It's
have
good
to have
stuff,
it
I'm
cooked
sure.
right, my friend.
I
never-
love
yeah.
venison.
It is.
It-
You have
it-
not had it cooked right.
it was
Let me
perfect.
cook it for you.
My favorite
Okay.
meat is ostrich.
Actually, I have a serious question about that because you said you hunt.
Yes.
Now, how would the deer ticks? They have like thousands of them on there. Like, how do you clean the deer off in order to cook it?
Wait,
don't-
say
you
that
don't eat
again?
You don't
skin.
eat the skin.
You have to,
it's in the
after you-
bloodstream.
We're only going
after
for meat.
you
Yeah, but
harvest the
the
deer,
ticks
you
aren't
have
in
to
the
skin
stomach.
it. Oh yeah, there's no ticks.
They're
in
not
them.
like
After
buried
you
in the meat.
harvest the deer, you have
No,
to
I know
skin
that,
it.
but I'm saying like when you shoot the deer first, I'm sure there's ticks all over the place. Like, is there a certain
No,
way
not
you
in the
clean-
winter.
Dude, when you kill a
ticks are
cow,
gone.
there's shit all over it. They clean it.
Ticks
right?
are gone
that's what I'm
about
asking.
December. They're gone. They're gone
Yeah.
around December.
In the hard winter
they
when it's
go.
cold
They
out,
bury
ticks
themselves.
It's like
die and-
spiders. You don't see spiders out in the middle of the fucking.
Oh, you haven't worked for cable then.
I mean, there's no deer hunting season in the summer, right?
No, deer hunting season is usually from September to the first
And
of
usually by then
January.
all the ticks
Well,
die off.
because the reason why it's a huge regulated thing actually because like you can't take deer after that because the females are pregnant.
Right.
So
Right,
like
yeah, exactly.
it's very regulated.
Environmental. You're trying to
It
keep
was
the
raised as a
population
hunter.
going too.
I'm very environmental. I'm a hunter fisher, but like I'm a humane.
Are you a
hunter,
an
fisher,
archer,
and a lover?
or are you a
Archer only.
Oh, see, that's
Bow
that's
hunt.
awesome.
So you,
I used to go fishing and throw dip in my
That's
fishing.
awesome.
Seriously, I'd have dip on me like Skull, And every time I got a pickerel or something like ugly fish that I wasn't going to keep, I'd grab it and I'd stuff
They're
like
tasty, though.
cherry skull in its mouth and just hold it closed and for 5
So
minutes.
you were the one.
Yes, that's me. Then I'd let him swim and see if he went weird.
We're trying to get Charlie Moore on the show. Maybe we can get him on the show.
I love Charlie Moore. That's wicked awesome.
Next time I'm going to try to get him to do a funnel. I'm going to try to
see if we can
get a
We'll him
fish to
on.
do a funnel, Bud Light funnel or something.
If he comes on the show, make sure you're on the show too.
Yeah, I would love to come up and hang out with him.
You must be a big Ted Nugent fan.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm not a huge Ted Nugent fan, but
Advocate of his lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm like the Ted Nugent of EDM.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
Ted Nugent of
That's what
EDM.
my neighbor Steve Dahoney, he put me at that. He gave me that nickname.
So you like your guns? What are you shooting with?
No, I'm a
No,
bow
it's
and arrow.
baby.
Oh, you're bow?
He's a
bow and
That's
arrow.
the only
He's a
way to
bow
hunt.
guy.
I'm shooting blanks.
He runs them down on
We know.
foot and he stabs him in the throat with a knife. That's what
I
does.
try to do. But I'm
I
too
jump
He
out
hits
of
him in the head with a
trees.
rock.
No, my father taught me to shoot guns when we were little. We used to go deer hunting, pheasants.
Yep.
He
nothing wrong
taught
with
you.
guns.
No.
My
By the
dad.
way, pheasants, an amazing bird
yummy,
to eat.
yummy, yummy,
Oh
yummy,
no,
yummy,
we used
yummy,
to have
Is it
them
really?
stuffed, and they would hang on our wall.
Never
Oh my God, they're
It
so
was the
good.
creepiest shit ever.
It's the best chicken you'll ever eat.
I'm going to a game dinner next week.
The only,
I'm jealous.
the only thing I
You're
ever
going
hunted
to a
was
gay dinner.
Game dinner.
Gay dinner.
He
Actually,
attends a lot of gay dinners.
Is there a lot of
JJ.
sausage there?
Call it
Or
what you
Lot of
want.
sausage.
Candace, you
A
would
lot
know
of
this.
venison sausage.
Randy will
The only-
DJ that shit. He's
the only
not prejudiced
thing
against that.
Candace, you would know. The only thing I ever hunted was, where I used to live across the street from Cary.
Yeah.
In the pond, we
Underwood?
hunted frogs.
Frogs, oh yeah.
We used to have frog legs
We
all the time.
used to play frog baseball.
Oh, me too. We used to unfortunately
That
throw
and salamanders.
that. We used to play Jesus. We used to put them with like on a cross and just like. with
Oh
their-
yeah.
And then I
or
would
the
put-
magnifying glass when you have them in a bowl. I was such a boy
where
growing
I used
up.
to put like M80s up their ass and just let them crawl. Then put
And
them
then
on.
you blow
nice.
I know.
All right,
that's not
all right.
humane.
Now
That
that
was terrible.
now that Randy
How
left,
do you actually find the asshole of the frog?
It's
Just,
right by the little
just sort of like
stub of
take
the
like the
tail.
firecracker, just like stick it in it. It goes
You'll
up
find
there.
it.
He
Yeah, you
started
find
with his penis.
Joe. Now that Randy left,
Yeah.
go ahead. Now
He's like,
You
oh
know,
yeah.
tell us
there it is.
Was
tell
it
us what
something
you
I
feel
said?
about him.
What's that?
Yeah,
Now that Randy left, tell us
Yeah,
what you
Randy
feel
went to
about
the
him.
bathroom. How do you feel about
yeah,
him? Really?
basically you run the show, right?
He won't listen.
Randy's nothing.
He won't.
Yeah.
He could hear us.
You're the
downstairs.
mastermind behind
He
all
could
this.
hear
No,
us.
don't make him look at
He's
him.
just like
No, poor
He's
Joe.
uncomfortable.
No, listen, I'll tell you something right
We're
now.
just
and I'll-
messing
and
with it.
I'm going to be completely honest.
He
with
sucks.
Everybody that's here right now, dude, he's the most genuine person you will ever meet.
He seems like a
he
great
really,
dude.
Totally
he
see
really
that.
is. Like, listen, like I've grown up and like I've gone through the shit and listened to a lot of, hung out with a lot of people, been friends with a lot of assholes. This dude right here, he's the most genuine person I've actually ever.
Dude, he's nice enough to come on our show.
No,
He
and
is- he's
it's
gotta
the
be.
one thing that I could say about him is that like not only is like we kind of help each other back and forth, but he's actually made me a better person in the same vein. So it's like I have nothing but good things to say about him, 100%. I know this is like a show, but dude, he's one of the best people that I've ever met in my life.
I was
would've-
kinda confused.
and
That's awesome, man.
he's done a lot for my career, obviously. I've produced.
Rich says the same thing about me all the time. Actually,
I've produced.
Steve is probably one of the most genuine people I know.
Yeah, I produced a record in the meantime since I've met him. He's
All right, he's
taught
back.
me a lot
Okay,
of
he's
stuff
back,
about
right.
producing.
Yeah.
So it's just he's done a lot for my
All right.
career. And
Stop talking crap about Randy.
yeah,
He's
just
back now.
now you can go
Jesus.
back.
now
to,
he's back.
He's back.
Sorry,
All
I
right,
couldn't
take-
find the ice.
Randy, take the
down there.
knife out of your back.
What did you? I know.
Huh?
No,
How long
we're
has
just-
he been married to his cousin? What was that?
I could have told him he sucks. He's not a good DJ. He's
Listen,
not
the
that
way
great.
these two guys, I could see that the way they interact, they know each other in and out. So
They like-
not sexually in that way. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
They are the Martin and Lewis of DJs.
yeah, I mean we're
That's a question I already knew the answer to.
we're
Obviously,
very
because you guys are
connected
tight.
with everything that we
and that's
do.
cool.
We know each other like in and out and everything that as far as like doing like gigs and stuff like that. We're very
It's
connected
important.
with
It's
everything.
definitely
Yeah.
important, especially
Need the
in a
chemistry.
business, in a profession, and the whole thing.
Right.
It's important to know again who you're surrounded by, because if you don't know the people you're surrounded with, then it's just
have to.
disaster.
Speaking of professional, if we ask a question, let's all let him finish.
I want to ask him one question.
Just saying.
How? I'm actually.
Everybody.
It's not a question. It's a statement.
All right.
Candace made those cupcakes. She stirred the batter with Pete's loofah.
No.
Yeah.
The one thing I
That's
do
the
love to
amazing
do,
taste
I
of
have to
your
say,
tasting
I love
room.
to bake.
Whatever.
I love to
They just
bake.
actually
I am a
know.
baker. I love it.
I'm not
Still has
a
a price
huge
tag on it.
baker.
It's
I can
new.
bake,
It's all
but
good.
I'm
I
not
love
a great
it.
baker.
Yeah, let's hope.
But those are damn good cupcakes.
Thank you.
I could tell it's your.
Did you try the vanilla ones? They're vanilla almond.
I'm
very
sucked
good.
into the chocolate ones because I love. Well, for me, the chocolate vanilla like frosting is a good mix.
Yes.
So you're from Waterbury, you said, right? So you're familiar with the statue at Montauk Park?
Hey.
Oh, Monto.
Here we go again with the Montauk Park.
I'm not. I'm originally a masshole from Springfield, Massachusetts
Why are
for
you putting me
25
out
years.
there?
So
Oh.
now
He
I'm. You know,
loves
I'm
to.
a.
Oh, you're a masshole.
I'm a masshole.
I went to
originally.
school in Grafton.
Oh, okay, Grafton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
North Grafton.
I DJ'd a place at Grafton Crossings like
Oh.
way back in the day. You ever heard of that joint?
Is it by Target?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible.
I think that's before
It was a
Target
terrible
actually
little
was
place.
available.
Right.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Where do you hail from now? Waterbury.
I live in Waterbury now. Yep.
What brought you here? The wife?
East Mountain. Yeah, I lived in Wolcott with my buddy Cy Dog for a while, Rob, and then I moved to LA for a year, and then my wife brought me back. So we.
It's funny how many of us are from
Yeah, I know.
Wolcott.
I was going to say you were closer to the old studio in
We
Wolcott.
were talking
True.
about that outside. How I'm
Yeah.
from Wolcott. It's like it's a small.
It's such a small community.
Joe and I eat at the
Wow.
same restaurants.
I graduated in
I know,
'94.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Smoking with Chris. What's up,
Smoking
Dylan?
with Chris. Hey, and Matt.
And
I'm
Maddie.
sure
Maddie,
Maddie's
what's
probably
up, Maddie?
listening.
Yeah.
He was going to come live on the show, too. But.
I'm not even.
Yeah,
on my
he
Spreaker.
told me he was going to come live today. And he's like, "Oh, I can't get out of work."
Dude, that's
I'm
a
like,
small
dude,
world,
come on,
man.
get out of work, dude. Come in.
Small world.
Who's that?
Well, I went to actually eat today at a restaurant that he frequents, and he must have said something to one of the bartenders that works there. His name's Matty.
Yeah.
He's a producer, and I've always seen him all the time. And actually, he told me, he's like, "Wow, what are you doing tonight?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to help, go with my buddy Randy, and he's going to a radio show in Southbury." Oh, PPRN? Oh,
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
what is that? Oh, yeah. So he's like, "Oh, you know Steve?" I'm like, "No, I never met Steve before until I actually met him tonight when I
So
walked
funny.
in."
What restaurant is it?
Smoking with Chris.
Great,
Great place.
food,
Awesome.
by the
Oh
way.
my God.
Amazing
Yeah.
barbecue.
Awesome barbecue.
Yes, it is
In
a
Wolcott?
great place.
It's
No,
got a triangle out
it's-
front,
it's
Joe.
Southington.
It's in Southington.
Southington.
It's
It's
honestly one of my favorite
It's on
restaurants.
the bike trail.
Yeah. One of my favorite
Yeah,
restaurants
it is.
too.
It is.
All right.
Yeah,
I've
right
been
off the
there.
bike
Yeah,
trail.
all right.
Right
It's
off the
amazing.
bike
I used to
trail.
live in Cheshire, and I take the bike trail.
Jen and I go there all the time.
Where the fuck haven't you been?
I know, Jay. Christ.
What? Every time
Every
someone
time
says
it's like,
something,
oh yeah,
I've been there.
I DJ'd. I went
I love
here.
you.
Sounds like
Rich.
Rich.
All right, never saw it.
You know what's
It's the
funny?
chair, Rich. It's the chair.
I know.
You know what it is? It's funny because Candace has been to Montauk Park and Wolcott and Southbury.
It's Waterbury.
So she drives through Waterbury, but
I don't even know what.
we'll
Montauk
drive
Park
through
is.
Mirror, we'll drive through Milford, and we'll
like,
drive
where
through
are
Stratford.
we?
Like
It's a no.
I'm the kind of guy that loves to come back the different way than I went.
Yeah, where the hell is
So
Montauk Park?
I'll drive all the
North
way out
Main?
to fucking Stanford.
Montauk Park is not on Yelp. I'm just
It's like
letting you
it's
know.
like North Main up that way, right?
He busts my ass about Montauk
There's a
Park.
statue there, don't worry.
I have
But
my
I'll
statue.
drive. I will drive just to I will say Greenwich someday, but I'll come back like a back road and a side road and
I'm like, how the
and
fuck
this
do
road
you
and
know
this
where
road. I'm
we
like,
are?
It's called being in public.
I'm like, I'm so lost.
And I try to teach her. I'm like, all right. So if you're on a road and you see one yellow line, that means it's going to lead you to a main line. But if you turn on a road that has no lines on it, stay off of it. And because we live in Connecticut, everything's a valley or a
You
hill.
can't get there
so
from
take
here.
rights. Take a lot of rights. But I've learned a lot of ways, but just by getting lost.
Yeah.
Just getting lost and then
I'm just
whoa,
very
this is
sheltered.
pretty.
I haven't gone out a lot.
Like if she says, "Let's go to the beach," I'll drive to fucking Fairfield just for the hell of it.
I'll go to Scoville's.
I will never go to the same place twice.
Yeah, you know what? I think
I-
there's still diapers floating around.
I have that
at
same
fucking
mentality.
Scoville's.
I like getting lost. I just drive around and get lost on purpose so I can find different things, write them down, like go back there some other time.
Like before we moved here, we were like, I was dead set Milford because I lived in Florida for 12
I
years.
heard there's some big marlin in Scoville's. No?
Oh yeah.
I wish you're in
Fishing for some tuna.
Milford on the
marlin,
beach.
some
I'll
white
go
marlin.
fishing down there.
Oh, dude, well, we were dead set of living in Milford because it was Milford because it's closest thing to Florida, but it's always something to do. I mean, if you can't find a place to
Wait, did you
eat,
say closest thing to Florida?
It is. Milford is. I
Connecticut.
mean,
In
it's
Connecticut.
flat.
That brown water.
It's flat.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
got
the
water.
closest thing to Florida is Georgia.
To me, I mean,
The Long Island Sound.
Remember Lamone last night? That's the reason he recorded the video at the pool, because he knows what Connecticut Beach is. He was trying to do.
But I lived in Florida
topical.
I mean, like scenery-wise, it's the closest thing.
Yeah, I see.
Because you go down Route 1, because Route 1 is what all Florida is. It's 4-lane highways and
flat boom.
Dude, I was in Tampa and I was down there for the Super Bowl. There was just nothing like the Florida life to hang out in. But we were so dead set of living in Milford, and I'm like,
I have a bunch of friends.
Southbury's nice, though.
It's
Southbury
nice.
looks great
it's
here.
very good, very nice.
And if you haven't planned, I can hunt.
Peter,
Let me know.
I love
Hey,
Southbury.
Peter, what part of Florida?
I live in Tampa.
Was it okay?
And Orlando.
'Cause I've been to Clearwater.
Yeah, Clearwater's
close.
Tampa.
Yeah, it's
All right.
close.
So did you
Tampa.
ever see that
St.
church?
Pete.
Or it was actually a bank at one time, but then supposedly the Mother Mary appeared on it, and they turned it into this big shrine.
What?
You never heard that? Yeah, it was in Clearwater, but then some kids took a slingshot and ruined it.
No, there's a lot of Scientology down there.
Well, this was like back
Oh,
in '94. I went
I
there.
don't know if
He's
you
like,
guys
kid,
actually know, but
95.
Ice Mace.
going into it, actually, Randy's actually going. He's
like,
gonna be
just tell me
DJing
where it is.
on the Groove Cruise, which is
Yeah.
actually one of. Let's get into that a little bit.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
this
leaving
is like
next week.
What?
Next Thursday. I'm
yeah,
leaving.
next Thursday.
How long is that cruise?
Out of Miami, I leave Thursday, and it comes back Monday. So I'm DJing Saturday, but there's 65 DJs, like a
Oh my
lot
God,
of top
dude.
DJs in the world, like some huge DJs. So
Marcus Schultz,
Tiesto type, what was it?
Basically,
Yeah,
all
that's it.
those. Yeah,
It's like
What's the other
Tiesto's in
one?
there, but-
Darude?
Darude, yep, that's
he's
my
big
label
too.
partner. He's going to be on there. We're doing it in Moss Party. That's my record label with him. So
Oh, awesome.
we'll
How
be
big
on
of a
there.
cruise is it? Like, how many people?
I think like 4,000.
Wow.
Nice.
Basically, I mean, it's a party. The music doesn't stop because it starts from when you leave the
Are you
dock.
going, Joe?
You go to your own private
You guys are-
island, then you
guys
come
are on
back.
the YouTube.
Yeah, is Joe
go on
going
the
with you?
YouTube.
You got
check
tickets?
out
Are you
the
going?
trailers.
He's
Pull up
he's
the
he's
trailers.
my plus one. Yeah, I had to take
Get
him.
the hell out
Is
of
your
here.
wife happy about that?
Well, my wife couldn't go. So
All right.
listen,
Well, you
my
know what it
wife
is?
was the number one priority.
Our wives are best friends, so what ends up happening is that they get to like have the
Shop
bond-
and
they have
stuff.
the bonding time, like where
They get to
can-
spend the
yeah.
money
They're
that
like, all right,
Randy's
the
making.
guys
Well,
are going.
They
My
spend
my
all
wife
the
had
money
to
while
work
we're
too.
gone,
So
and then me and him get to go and.
What'd
So
you
these
say?
aren't. This isn't a part-time job. These are actual careers. That
oh
you guys
yeah,
are doing.
That's all he does, he
it's
said, for the
my-
last,
that's all
what,
I do.
15 years?
Yeah, 15 years.
15
I
years?
haven't. I DJ and produce music.
You haven't
That's
spun
what
a
I do.
wrench or done anything other than
No.
spinning discs.
I
for-
love trying
for
to
doing
spin a
music.
wrench, but I don't know.
So
crap.
You might want to try manager of
so it pays the
Walgreens.
bills.
We both pay the bills. My wife is an amazing woman. She is a fraud specialist, so she does pay.
But the DJing pays the
Dude,
bills.
I
A lot
commend.
of
Bravo
bills.
for giving props to your wife, man. I
Yeah,
think that's
she's
amazing.
amazing.
Karen.
I love
I
my
do the
wife.
same thing for my
Karen
wife.
leads the whole team, and
She
I'll
does.
say-
She
I'll
is
say
the
one
glue.
thing. She leads the whole team. She's
yeah.
she's the brunt force of getting everybody like motivated to go like the extra steps. So
That's awesome, man.
I like to call her. She's like the glue. Like we really wouldn't be where we are without her. She's a very good.
What's her birthday?
Her birthday is October 26th.
She's a Scorpio.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what.
Anyways,
Just
I can't
like
give you
my
any.
fiance.
I
Now
can't,
I know why.
I can't give you any
Just
more
like
information
5
because she's a
million
fraud
other people.
specialist and she might freak out.
No,
so.
but now
she'll find out.
What do you mean she's a fraud specialist for like what insurance companies?
She
and
works
stuff?
for a bank.
Yeah,
I
please
can't
don't-
tell you
it's-
what
no,
bank
that's
because
right.
I'll
That's
be
fine.
giving you too much
It's
information.
not about
That's
that.
cool.
It's the fact that she's a Scorpio and my fiance
Yeah.
is a Scorpio, and she's got that.
And
The way you
surprisingly-
described your wife is, dude, dead on.
She's an
Dead
amazing
on.
woman, and she is really great
Huff
at
and
her
puffing over
job.
here.
She's you know all those people getting catfished, and all those people like, oh, I met someone on Facebook that's sending me $1,000, but I get 500 of it. Like she stops those people.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
the big. She should be in this area. I work at a bank in this area, and we always have the people that say, "Oh, I won the
Oh, the
Publishers
elderly.
Clearinghouse."
Oh, Nigeria.
Yeah,
No,
they-
everyone is
She's not
attacking
hunting down
elderly.
pedophiles like
Heritage-
that.
Heritage Village,
That's
which
totally
is a
different.
retirement community here,
Yeah.
gets ripped off
Oh,
left
God.
and right, and
Yep.
they fall for it every freaking time.
That's because they're elderly.
I know,
They don't
no, I know.
know
I'm
what
not
they
putting.
trust.
I know.
No, but there's one
Lot of
guy
trust.
that just. Oh yeah.
I thought about going to Heritage Village to be a gigolo.
JJ, you might do good there.
That would work.
thanks for the icebreaker,
I might
JJ.
try that. You know,
Appreciate
Hey,
that.
You know what I do is like whenever, because I see a lot of what they make, their checking and savings accounts. I'm like, I've actually proposed to a couple of the women there, but then believe it or not, they
Rich
turn
is
me
like,
down.
you're gonna die in a few
I know
years.
exactly.
Do you want to get married?
That's exactly what
I know what
Coming
your
up,
bank account
it's
looks like.
9:59. Coming up at the 10 o'clock o'clock hour, more with Randy Boyer, and we're gonna debut our Tatiana song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the kids should
Andy
be
Bong's
in bed
future
by
wife.
now.
Did you guys produce?
If
Did you
you
guys,
are
like,
under the age of 18, please
hang up now.
Go to
turn
bed.
off the radio.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I had nothing to do with this.
We have
this
now
was
reached-
recorded the night before.
Oh no recording. We're doing it
We're
live.
doing live.
We have now reached the
Oh, is she
NC-17
called
hour.
Oh, Jesus.
This has nothing to do with Randy. This is all PPR.
It has a lot to do with Randy. It's his trash.
Listen for 2 hours.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
We stole
Tatiana,
this track.
Tatiana, call it something else, like like cookie or
We'll call
Yes,
it the
there you go.
PPRN.
It's a boy dance
something,
party.
something.
Listen, we pretty much fucking staled it out for 2 hours at a time.
We tried.
It's time to let my F-bombs go.
Go to
I've held
bed,
them in all
kiddies. The next
night.
hour is
After
going to be.
10
No, all
X-rated.
seriousness though, we appreciate that we would have to be candid with you because you know what? I was
appreciate
telling them
that.
guys outside too. I'm like, if we ever do get picked up terrestrial wise, we have to get ready and get used to it. So.
Exactly.
Listen,
But
I
that's
appreciate
the
that.
adequate.
serious radio, man.
But to be
Serious.
honest with you, we don't want to change who we are as a group.
No,
I mean, we
no.
all
Yeah.
You know what,
we
though?
have core listeners, obviously,
Yeah.
just like you
Yeah,
guys do, and we respect
course.
your listeners as much as we respect ours.
Yeah, but Steve, though,
you
Steve-
guys
We
are
like to
still
play
yourself,
nice.
though. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You know,
But-
it's cool. I
No,
appreciate
wait,
that.
let's be honest. No, we weren't. I'll tell you right now, no, we weren't.
We weren't ourselves.
Don't go there, Randy.
Listen to
I
a
love
few
you, bro.
other
but-
You were a professional.
I usually
We
talk
were-
a lot more.
He's good at that.
Thank you. We were
I got
professional.
fucking chest pains, bro. Trust me.
All right.
Hey, Steve.
I bit my tongue this whole show.
No more biting tongue.
You are the only two guests that have never heard of Candace's box. I'm telling you.
I was smoking a cigarette outside.
Did you ever hear
I just
Bubba the
don't
Love
wanna
Sponge?
swear.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
No,
that's
the reason,
so good,
like him
though.
or don't like him,
That's
I
so good.
personally, he actually quit the Stern Network to do a radio show and terrestrial for a couple hours. Then he did an internet show for the next couple hours. So he did like a clean version of his show. And then he did like a if
You
we're
have to.
yeah, exactly.
We'll do both.
Yeah, but
Right.
we're more
Who's
interesting.
Ryan?
Opie and
But
Anthony
this
have-
is more interesting than Stern.
Ryan,
Thank you.
Stern to me is boring.
Listen, if I ever turn gay, I'm looking
You know
up.
what it is? Stern,
Joe Antonio.
No,
actually, we're gonna make a porn movie.
Remind me to suck Joe's dick on
Stern
break
was
time.
great in the early 90s.
No, you know what?
Stern sucks now.
No, exactly.
So,
You know what? He became a character of who he was. The Stern now the Stern from '92 would destroy the Stern of now.
Oh,
First of
yeah.
all, first of all,
I think he peaked.
there's no more to prove what he's done. He's
No,
a,
but
Exactly.
He's
he
gone
is
over-
the
he's
only
gone over his
billion-dollar DJ you'll ever meet
Yep,
in your life.
Exactly.
But what
Ever.
But what I'm saying is, like, you know, like how shows like Seinfeld went off, like
Right.
before their prime. I think he's past his
No,
prime.
I'm saying he is the only. And I will never bad talk Howard. He's been like one of my inspirations.
I
opened
look
a
at
lot
the
of
show- I
doors.
look at this show as like it's like a.
He dropped the
it's-
ball. We
it's-
picked it
It's
up.
always sunny in Philadelphia,
Right.
where it's like it's always going to keep on going and going
Right.
because it has so much.
Yep.
It has so much more potential.
To me, what I say is he fumbled the ball. We picked it up. We're running into the end zone with it.
I
So-
feel that way about the Gilmore
But you know
Girls.
what? You always got to think of
There
your
you
greats
go.
like the
Yeah,
Emmett
I like
Smiths
that.
and the
Favorite show ever.
Of
and
course.
the and the Starbacks
Or
and
the
Tory-
Barry Sanders
Oh, yeah,
that
and the
like,
Barry
should not
Sanders.
have retired.
hey,
as
But I'm
a
gonna
player.
tell you something. What he has
See?
I agree
accomplished
with that one.
in his career and the dollar amount that he has made off of simple radio is.
Oh, yeah, no.
There's nobody out there that'll ever.
Well, hey
surpass
Peter,
him.
Peter, I agree with you 1,000%. I'm saying like 'cause when I was in radio in '92, and they were all the DJs. That's when he was just becoming syndicated. Everybody's saying the same thing. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do this or that.
Right.
He opened up a lot of doors, but I think now he's just. I think
It's
he's
past
like,
his prime.
Yeah,
It's
I
time
Listen,
to hand
if
the
you
torch
had
over.
$1 billion
he's living in the Hamptons, and he really doesn't know reality.
If you had $1
here.
billion in your bank account accruing interest every day,
No.
you pretty much don't have to do it now.
No, but that's
You
what
know,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I used to
He's
love when
basically-
you were able to watch
really?
it on E. When you were able to watch his live show on E.
Yeah, it was
when
fun
you were
watching
able to
it.
see it on E.
Well,
that
now,
was
now
cool.
now they have the Howard Stern Network, which is a TV show. Well, they got rid of that.
And-
Dude, he's
yeah,
sick.
it's terrible.
He's 61 years old. It's a wrap.
I will say though, he does the best interview.
Yeah,
Well, he does.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
But
Yeah,
what
he's
you
good.
know what's
What are
missing?
you talking about?
When Artie quit,
This was
when they got rid of him,
poured it.
they're
Right.
missing the other comedian.
That's yours.
That's
And they still have
they
Baba
definitely
Booey,
need something
but-
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they should get, but he doesn't want to pay anybody. That's what it is.
I don't listen. I don't think that's the reason. He doesn't you want to pay anybody?
I think
He's
you would do it
cheap.
for free.
Millions.
You listen to Opie and Anthony on the same network, and I think Opie and Anthony actually has some better shows.
Well, Jim Norton, he's
I don't listen to
hilarious.
shit. I listen to the PPRN.
yeah,
That's
there we
it.
go.
That's all I
Randy,
listen
did
to.
you know,
I listen to the Andy Bong show.
I'm
The
familiar.
next-
I'm,
the Andy
Drama.
Bong show. That's the next.
I'm familiar with Opie and Anthony.
Do you know
and,
Ryan Contois?
Yes.
Yeah, we said
Yeah,
that before.
that's my boy.
Okay.
Um,
is that
He,
the, is
he
that
helps
EDM
work for
to
me
go?
too. Yep, EDM to go.
All right. Well, he's
I'll
been
tell you
lighting up
what.
the chat, man. So I wanted to give a shout out to him.
I,
I didn't
That's
hear
my
it
boy
before.
right
Big Big shouts out to
Shizzies.
Ryan, what's up?
I'm very familiar with Opie and Anthony, and they are pretty much trendsetters, but they were at a peak at one time and now they're 2 level.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're still making millions. Don't get me wrong. They're still. I mean, Jim Norton, I can't stand the motherfucker. But
I want somebody to come by and
You
make
know what, though?
something good.
The future is
Yeah.
podcast. Terrestrial radio and even internet radios. I mean, not internet radio.
You can be on a
Serious.
podcast. You can be on a radio show. You can be anything as long as your format is good.
Yeah.
Listen,
it
I'll tell
doesn't
you
matter.
right now with the content that's going on right now, and I'm not just tooting your own horn or doot doot, but you guys have the content.
You did touch my leg.
And we're tame.
Toot
toot.
We're tame tonight.
I think PPRN is gonna,
Oh, before you go,
Thank
you're
you.
going to be
Thank you
saying
very
that.
much.
We're going to be
All right, let's
recording
go to
that.
break.
And then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say you guys suck.
No, but we're going to get a soundbite before you go so that when you do say you suck, we can. No, Joe just said it right here.
I appreciate that because you said that more than once tonight, and I know people try to overtalk you, but I
really
appreciate
do mean
that.
that. Yeah,
He said it outside, too.
You guys,
He did.
Yeah, you guys.
Thank you.
That's genuine. That
That's
means
good.
if my motto before these guys are even on has always been, if I can do my show, and if it stops one person from jumping off a building, or if one person makes their day better, I'm good. I'm not here to make money. I mean, of course I want to make money. Of course I want to be big, but if I can stop one guy from jumping off a bridge or one person to have his day turn around.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
To get one person to actually listen to your shit.
That's
It's true.
I mean, we say thousands and thousands of. We got this many lists, but if you got one person to click on it and listen to it, and you made a difference in their life, that's what it's about.
Just want to make people
Well, Peter,
laugh.
I got to tell you a story. I worked at a station in Southington, WNTY, and I remember when I first started, it was such a small station.
Plugger.
990. And I've said, I wonder if anybody's listening. So I said, you know what? Whoever answers this question gets a free CD. And so I'm walking to my car. Somebody goes, I'm here for my CD. I said, oh, shit. Somebody actually is listening. And then I realized more and more each week you get more and more listeners. So, yeah, I did my show thinking nobody was listening. I thought I was like on the Andy Bong show. And then, but so, yeah, I always had that mentality also. It's like, I don't
Well,
care
I'll tell you
for
what.
one
If we
person.
can get 15 more people to fucking tune in, you guys will beat a record tonight. Seriously, live. No, live.
All right.
Not podcasted live because we're almost at 100.
Let's do another hour.
Sweet.
No, we are.
We are doing
We're doing
another hour.
Oh, okay.
But this says
we got to take a break.
It's
and do our
getting
sponsorship.
R-rated next. Forewarning.
This
to all
says
you
95
people.
listeners.
Randy's like,
Forewarning. It's getting
You guys
R/X.
are welcome to stay on until the end. It's up to you guys.
This says 95 live listeners. We don't know what your server is producing, so it could be more than what it is.
And then
so.
as
EDM
the
to
podcast
go.
just
That's
loads up at the
actually
end,
being
so.
broadcasted out of Amsterdam right now.
Good.
Sweet.
So
I
Smoke that
like
weed.
Amsterdam.
what's up to my guy?
We don't need Amsterdam no more. We
What's
got
up to
Colorado
everybody?
and Washington now. Fuck it.
I want to say what's up to Ryan Contois for doing that.
Ryan,
He-
dude,
he
thank you
keeps
so much,
Ryan.
man.
Ryan's a big. He's
He keeps.
We love you,
plugging
Ryan.
it on
yeah,
Spreaker.
Ryan.
He's a good man.
Peter and I talked to him on the phone, and he explained what he was doing and how he's rebroadcasting
he's
it.
a
So all the
huge dude,
EDM to go listeners, man, thanks for listening to PPRN Live. If
Word
you guys
up.
enjoy it, honestly, come back and listen to us again.
Ryan
PPRN
did basically call
live.
me
I think
stupid.
I have a strange feeling we're gonna get Randy and Joe back on the show.
We'll be
again
right
another
back.
time.
Oh, man. Can't take this shit no more. Where the fuck my headphones at? Here they go. Ah, yeah. Ain't nothing like being able to shut that fucking shit up with my Soul Electronic headphones. Yeah. Now this is peaceful. Soul Electronics. Headphones inspired by Ludacris. SoulElectronics.com. Get your pair today. TikTok. You know what time it is? That's right, it's wedding season and prom season right around the corner. And you're going to need yourself a limo. Why don't you go check out our friends over at Hunter Limousine? You want great service, you got your pride and joy. Your motorcycle. Your hot rod. Your guitar. How about just an awesome piece of art you can hang on your wall? If you like any of those, then go check out our friends at XS Paint. Give them a call at 203-509-5297 or check them out online at xspaint.com. You're listening to PPRN. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I'm the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I am the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I am the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. so soon we'll burn without a noise, without my pride. I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, in your eyes, your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes, I am complete, your eyes, I see the doorway, the thousand churches, your eyes, the resolution, your eyes, of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes.
All right, we are back here at PPRN. We have Randy Boyer live.
Yeah,
you can check him out if you're in the area. You can check him out at Shamrocks in March.
Oh, yeah.
What's your next gig besides Shamrocks?
Well, you could check out randyboyer.com is the website. All the tour dates are on there under shows, and then you could check me out on any of the social medias, Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, blah, 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 / Randy Boyer Music.
And we just got a nice little message from Ryan Contois who said, think we're going to carry PPRN. How do you feel about that?
Ayo.
If we could virtually suck your cock right now, Randy, we would. Or Ryan.
Ryan, totally.
What's up, Ryan?
Todd, give us a call. We want to debut your song while we're live. We got the permission from Randy.
It's after hours.
I
so
wouldn't
all
say
the
permission.
no,
I wouldn't say permission. They're just like, all right, we're going to do it.
He's going to turn
anyways.
his head. He's going to put on his Soul electronic headphones and just not listen.
It's go time.
I'm going to
Todd,
go. Yeah,
call
I'm
us.
going to go downstairs and.
This does not reflect Randy Boyer's
Exactly.
The
entities
following
at
song
all.
has nothing to do with Randy Boyer or anything at all.
Todd, before you call us, make sure you're laying down in your bed like last night.
Yeah, we don't want to mess anything up right now.
This is when Candace puts her head down.
We need to come back to.
And I start shaking it
We need to
furiously.
go back.
This
go
is
back
the
in
queen
time.
of cum over here. She's put her head down.
I think her and Todd would have
I'm
a good time together.
Me and Todd would have an amazing time.
Oh,
There she is.
She wastes no
Candace
time.
has blown more tires or more people than tires on the highway. We have live on the air Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Hello,
Hi, everybody.
Ooh.
Hello, Tata.
You hear that voice?
Tatiana, say
Randy,
hi to
don't answer because you're married.
That's right, Randy.
Say hi.
Joe.
No,
Joe's
just
married.
just say
Randy,
hi
just
to
like
Randy.
me,
I'm
shake
putting
your
on
head.
my
All right, I want everybody to be quiet. Listen, Tatiana, just say hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
No.
Really?
What was
Hello?
that?
Come on.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
Hello?
That's good enough for me. I love her.
Hello?
I know.
Hello?
Tatiana, say hi to Randy and Joe.
I didn't realize he had Rosie with.
Hi, Tatiana.
Hi, Randy.
Hi,
Hi,
Tatiana.
Have you ever heard of electronic dance music?
Oh, of course I have.
Yes.
And she's in
Finally.
Wisconsin.
Like,
And she's in
oh,
Wisconsin,
I know
dude.
about all that stuff, but yeah, I listen to sometimes.
We took the
right,
liberty
excellent.
of remixing your song, Mr. DJ.
Can we please apologize to Randy's wife right now?
We already did.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Again.
really sorry, and this is not my idea.
And understand Randy is thousands of miles away.
All right,
Yeah, I
Todd.
have nothing to do
Tatiana,
with
this
this.
is some of your best work.
Todd, I want you to put the phone close to your mouth because it seems like you got it on your shoulder or something. Lay down in your bed.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get in bed. Get your thing ready. We're going to debut your song
thing. Well, I don't even know what that
with
thing
the
is.
actual guy that made the beat.
Oh, wait, this is the...
Yes.
It's the pussy.
Joe's like, oh, hell.
Yes.
Come on.
We got permission to be our show
permission.
after 10 o'clock.
Not permission.
Not permission. We're just doing it, and he's turning his
She
head.
call back again and do it live?
Yes, she's a fucking very loyal
It's
listener.
Joe's woman from Wisconsin, man.
No, Joe has no
Not
affiliation.
Joe Antonio's one.
Wait a minute.
No,
Let's get that
JJ.
straight.
All
JJ.
of Wisconsin.
Joe.
I don't get one?
JJ from Different by Silence
none
is
left.
Joe. So
JJ is
how'd you
what I
get
keep
that
saying,
fine
Joe.
woman?
You had enough.
Well, I met her on
Facebook.
PlayStation.
There's none left.
White. Babe, I have nothing to do
True
with this.
story.
Mobbed
No,
I know.
not Joe Antonio.
I'm going to start playing video
Oh, he's
games.
got
Don't
some.
blame it on me, dude.
Totally
I
not
wasn't.
Joe
I said-
Antonio or Randy Boyer at all.
None.
All right, enough fucking testosterone. Let's go.
Let's do a shot.
Let's
real
hear some
quick.
pussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song is called, it used to be called Dis.
Now it's called Pussy.
Now it's the remix by PPRN
Cookies.
called.
We're calling it Cookies.
No, we're not.
It's Pussy.
Yeah, and aren't I calling it cookie?
The cookie is ready.
Call it whatever you want.
All right, top. Remember, take it from the top.
Go.
No, wait. Steve's gonna do his hook.
We're just gonna get into it. No warm up or nothing.
Oh, you listen.
Well, it takes time before we get to the.
Jab whatever you got to jab in there, and let's go.
It takes time for us to get to the part here.
Joe's not here.
Warm up that cookie.
Say JJ because we want to make sure we're not confusing Joe with JJ. So
You want me to get her warmed up?
So here's what we do.
We don't want to read about Joe tomorrow in the newspaper that he was killed or something by his wife. Yeah, we don't want that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are remixing Randy Boyer's diss, and we're calling it Pussy.
Cookies.
No, cookie.
Instead of DISS,
I've held my tongue for 2 hours.
It does have 2 S's in it, though.
I like cookies.
Just play the damn cunt song.
All right, listen, I need everybody to be quiet. Turn that down because we can't hear her. I'll do it.
Nice and loud, Tot. Come on.
Tot.
Nice and loud, like sexual nice and loud? Or nice
Oh,
and loud,
yeah.
Like, I am fucking into this nice and loud.
Get into it. You had 24 hours to practice.
Get into it.
Scream for us, baby.
It won't go up.
Oh, boy.
Just give us a test run. Say the word.
Pussy.
Hello?
Is that what I'm saying, or am I saying cookie?
No, you're saying
Pussy.
No, this is the X-rated version.
Yeah, this is the 10 o'clock adult hour.
All right, we're going to go back to the beginning.
Yeah, but you got to turn your volume down because it's over.
All the children have gone to bed.
There you go. All right, that's turned up a little more.
A little bit up.
Up.
Come on, Tata.
All right, Tot, we need you to say just say something.
Say pussy.
Pussy.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take it from the top. Steve's gonna give you the intro, and you're gonna give us the drop. Ready?
What am I wash my?
Clean my or
Okay,
whatever you
clean
want to
my.
do.
All right, Tot. He's gonna say clean my.
Randy can't even look at us.
3 times.
He's not even looking right now.
On the third, after the
He
third
was not
time.
part of this.
He's apologizing to his wife.
Am I right, Steve?
Exactly.
Steve, after the third time, she
Hang
says
on,
pussy,
hang
right?
on.
I want my pussy.
Randy's wife and Joe's wife, we are so sorry.
It's not my
But
song.
it's radio.
It's a
Here we
remix.
go.
You, Michelle.
It's a
I'm
remix.
sorry.
We
did.
pirated it.
But you know what? The show must go on.
All right.
It's the sad part is
But-
that my wife and his wife are actually listening.
Together right now. They're
That's
probably
a
like
good
these
part.
sons of
Sorry,
bitches.
wife.
We're
You
kicking
should
them
have
in
known
the
where you were coming. Anyways,
nuts. My woman's listening too, and she's probably going to kick
my woman's in the
myself
room. I'm all
nuts,
set.
too.
Okay, so
That's true.
Tatiana, we wanted it to be a sexy. And remember now, you got record executives in the room. Okay, they might pick you up and fly you to Connecticut.
Yes, Tatiana, I'm
We
listening.
might not.
So shh.
I am from
She's a gullible chick on Craigslist. Shut up.
I am from Columbia Records, and I can sign you right now if I like you.
Okay. All right. Everybody quiet. We want to concentrate on the music. We want to concentrate on Steve's vocals. But we also want to concentrate on Tatiana. Tatiana, are you ready to debut your song?
I am ready to go.
Okay. Coming to you live from PPRN and PPRN Records, Tatiana remixed the Pussy song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready, Tatiana?
AKA Cookie.
And go.
Ready to go.
All right, go.
Get the feel, girl. Get the feel.
Rub it up and down.
Make sure you touch it, honey. Touch it.
Can you turn us up a little bit?
Massage it.
Clean my. Clean my. Clean my.
Pussy.
Clean my. Clean my. Clean my.
Pussy.
Clean my. Clean my. Clean my.
Oh, my pussy.
Pussy. Clean, 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 clean. Wash it clean, clean, clean.
My pussy.
Ooh, clean.
My pussy.
Yeah.
My pussy.
Clean, 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 clean.
Pussy. Pussy. Pussy.
Oh.
Your wives are gonna
I think
fucking
Joe
kill
just popped
you.
one off in the studio, right?
I'm fucking hard.
JJ.
I'm sorry,
JJ.
David. I have nothing to do with that.
I'm hard
Your
right
phones
now.
are
That's
both gonna go off in like 2
Deafened by
seconds.
silence.
Mine's
Joe.
already blown up.
Totally different Joe.
It's so bad, my phone's going off.
Wait, here comes the hook.
Oh, wait.
Wait, shh.
There's a hook.
Here we go.
Jam it in my.
No, not yet.
My text message from my wife. Hope your mom's proud now. I hope my mom is sleeping.
I'm sure
right
she
now.
is.
Oh my God! I hope she's. If she listened to the 10 o'clock rule, she's going to bed.
Oh my
Right,
Well, we're still leaving Tatiana, you okay?
She's like, I'm in the middle of something right now. Will you shut up?
Oh, you're great.
Give me
Of
that.
course she's great. She's got some masturbating.
Clean my,
already
clean my pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah. Clean my.
Oh, pussy.
That one goes out to Randy's mom.
That ain't right.
Come on.
He's the comedian
Mom,
here.
if you're listening.
Joke. It's a
Yeah,
joke.
that's the comedian.
Feel free to punch him. Randy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He might be opening up for somebody that you might not know.
You gotta give him a pass. You gotta
You
retard
may or
him.
may not know.
I like that. Somebody you might not know.
Not cool.
Oh, how you feeling over there? Are you actually? You better actually be doing something. You better not be playing with us.
Hey, Tot.
JJ misses, JJ misses you. Over
Are you
here.
on delay or something?
She's in the middle of something, Peter.
Are you on delay?
Let me lower this a little bit.
Hey, Todd,
Yeah,
thank
just turn
you.
it off.
Thank
I
you.
noticed yesterday that it was like that.
He's like,
said
can we
that
play
I
like a
just wanted-
Tiesto or
he said,
Darude
I
song to
said
that
it
next
was
time,
so
please?
late.
Can we not associate that with me?
Dude,
What? Hold on.
You gotta put her on the label.
What'd you say, Tot?
I said I noticed that yesterday when I listened that even though after he says clean my, like I'd say it right away and it was still a delay, like a 2-second delay.
Listen, what are you doing to make it sound like the way you're saying it? Are you actually touching it or?
I'm actually touching it. What the fuck?
Wow.
Fuck out of
Hey,
here!
you are a method singer.
That's where the delay's coming from. It ain't our end.
Yes.
Clean my rub.
It's yours.
Pussy.
You're too busy. You're too involved with yourself, right? And you're like, oh, you're here clean my for the third time, and you're like, oh, pussy.
I gotta say though, Randy, that's a hot track.
Thanks, man. That was actually a remix that we did to Ferry Corsten. That's the Boy and Boyer remix.
You didn't like our remix?
So next time you play live, can you put Todd in
like
there?
it.
I don't think
It's not necessarily PG-13.
A little.
Todd, you sound like a nice girl, but I probably wouldn't be adding that in there.
Sound like a nice girl. If she was a nice girl, I wouldn't be talking to her.
If she was a nice, wholesome, decent girl, JJ would not be messing with her.
Oh Jesus!
We went from saving Mr. Banks to Lovelace.
Oh fuck! Jesus, it's my baby right
hell.
there.
We completely threw Randy under the bus, but he
Ryan
knew.
just texted us. Forget about picking your show up.
Oh, shit. We were so damn close too.
Sorry, Ryan.
Ryan, if we send you a Snapchat picture of Todd's box, you'll pick us up.
Sure, you'd like to pick her up.
I had nothing to do with that, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
What a great interview, man. And I'm
was
glad
good.
the snow held up. Last night we had Lamone on from Waterbury, another artist from Waterbury. Seems to be this area produces a lot of great people as far as, I mean, look at, you got Randy, you got your Italian restaurant over here. You got PPRN, you got Lamone, you got Deafened by Silence, you got End of the World. I mean, so much local talent, and if this show was to ever get picked up, it would still never change, man. Local talent is where it's at. We will never forget our roots.
No
You
doubt.
can pay me $1 billion, and I'll still put on
It's all about
people
the
like
local
Deafened by
talent.
Silence and Randy.
Gotta put
man.
Connecticut on the map, man.
Yeah,
You
bro.
got to.
Yeah.
Support, man.
Did you just
That's
put
what it's
Randy and
about.
Deafened by Silence in the same category?
Yeah, I do, because I don't care how big or small you are, an artist is an artist.
Those are
period.
just different.
true.
Yeah, by the
Completely
name.
different.
The name's Joe Antonio.
Joe Antonio.
Joe
Antonio.
I got it written down. I'm in an Italian
Come on,
restaurant.
dude. All right? If you're gonna
That's-
say my name, at least say it.
That's Joanne Tonio.
very easy.
Not Joanne.
Joanne.
It's
Come on,
Joe.
At least say it right. Come on.
And this is Joe Orsini.
Orsini.
A.K.A.
We here at
JJ.
PPR like to use nicknames and metaphors. We don't.
We're not Italian, Antonio Orsini.
Next time I come up here, I'm gonna have to bring you guys like some you know,
Name cards?
Some gabagool.
Some pizza.
Some gabagool.
some gabagool.
Gabagool.
You're gonna bring us some pizza.
A pasta fazool.
from the restaurant.
Give me a nice big pound of fango.
That's one thing that we and the Portuguese have in common is the bacala.
We love it, the bacala. Is that the fish?
Wait, the fish and the women.
Like I said, we don't call them fish cakes. We don't believe fish and cake should be in the same fucking sentence. Ever.
So, Tot, when you were doing that
What about
song,
fish cookie?
How many times did you,
She didn't come not once.
Todd, did you finish it all?
No.
No, not yet.
No?
You're still doing it?
A girl knows when a girl comes.
She's acting, JJ. Acting.
I know. She's
A girl
Jesus
knows.
Christ, how's that thing needs its own zip code. God.
She's like, aren't I on radio? I'm supposed to be acting this.
We
stuff
need a puddle.
Oh, jeez.
We played that song. We played that song at work for you this morning. You're very famous with that word, pussy.
Pussy. You're very big in Connecticut.
You had a break room full of dudes laughing.
You're making things very big in Connecticut.
Right, literally.
And a lot of wives gonna be punching their husbands tonight because of that song.
JJ's not circumcised either, but that mushroom's sticking out right now.
I'm going to be hearing that.
When you're spinning on stage, you're gonna hear.
That's gonna be your wife punching in the head while you're sleeping.
Yeah, that was our ultimate goal is to hear you guys. Next time you play that song when you're out live, you're gonna hear it.
You're gonna
be
laugh.
playing it. You're gonna have pussy in the back of your head. You're like, pussy.
The five of us are gonna come.
I have to be the gentleman to say, Randy and Joe, your wives, along with the rest of my wife too, my fiance.
Not me. I'm one of the guys.
No, yeah, you're here too.
Yeah.
We love you all, and your men are fantastic. They're gentlemen.
We love you.
Sweet. They're gentlemen, and we kind of
Thank
threw them
you.
under the bus, and
Get
and
the
we
fuck
knew that.
outta here.
Don't forget the mothers too.
No bullshit.
When we go to
You
see,
guys were-
Appreciate that.
when
Thank
we go to see you guys at
You guys are
Shamrock,
nice enough to play along with it. And
when we go to
know
see you
it's-
guys at Shamrock, don't be surprised if 5 people scream out, "Pussy!"
I'm not gonna play that song.
Yes, we are. That word, we can fit that word into
Don't
any
worry,
song.
both of our wives will be standing right there watching.
Oh,
the
they
whole
will.
entire
They'll be like
thing.
this.
They'll know who we are.
God,
Oh, totally.
What are they up to?
There's
They're
gonna
like
be
correctional officers with shotguns.
We'll be expecting some VIP status, which means just kind of going off to the side of the stage.
Yeah, you can just come up on a stage.
Oh, cool. We'll just sit in the back.
Joe's wife will.
We'll be in the back going.
Joe's wife will be holding the big thing
VIP
of
status
Italian
at
sausage.
Shamrock is paying $2 for a beer. Not free.
Randy Boyer.
There's no VIP. We did a live show at VIP, at Shamrock a few months back.
It's funny.
There's really no VIP there, but Shamrock's a great place to hang out. And
Yeah, it is.
I want to. It's crunch time. Randy's got to go. We want to do what we learned before he leaves because we want to add him into it. Don't forget to check out Randy Boyer Music on Facebook and
just randyboyer.com.
or Randy
too,
Boyer
right?
or EMAS Music.
Yep.
NMAS Music. ENMASS for you. People that are listening to the show in closets.
What about Joe? Does Joe have any? Do you have any of your own websites? Or
Yep.
you just
It's basically all the same thing. SoundCloud / Joe Antonio Music.
Joe Antonio?
Joe Antonio, not Joanne.
JoeAntonio. It's pretty
It's self-explanatory.
It's pretty easy.
Antonio.
Yeah,
His partner
pretty
Tonio,
easy.
he's a
Joe,
good dude.
Joe Antonio Music on the SoundCloud / and then same thing for the Twitter, Facebook, everything. So
And check them out at a rave or whatever they call it nowadays.
yeah, basically
near
wherever
you.
you see Randy, hopefully.
All right, I got to drop this plug. If if anybody's listening still and they didn't jump off already, please jump on PPRN Radio at PPRN Radio on Twitter.
PPRNlive.com.
We have like
at
no
PPRN
followers
Radio.
on our shit because we just started cranking that thing up, and yeah, we need some followers.
You can't measure someone by their size.
Follow us.
It's not the pencil. It's how you write your name, and we can write cursive, motherfucker.
It's true.
That's all I'm
Speak for
saying.
yourself.
Right?
I'm still writing
I'm
Braille.
not asking you.
Don't ask me.
I can write
I'm not a
chicken
good
scratch
judge at that one.
You pulled the stick. You made my
I pulled a
computer
sticker.
go
Yeah,
cookie.
because it's my it's mine.
You gave it to me though.
You can
actually.
have them both.
That's fine.
You guys can each have one.
You can
No.
each have
Fuck
one.
You can erase all the music on it and
Jesus
use it for
Christ,
your own
would you
shit.
share?
It's mine, motherfucker.
What is it?
PPRNlive.com.
trying to pull rank on
I want to say, wow. Wait, let me just. I gotta refresh this before you.
refresh.
That's cool.
That's the happy looking
What are they
Pete's
at?
face. That
115.
I can't- It's a happy
115.
face.
115.
Yeah, but you know what?
Hello. Oh.
CT Sirens was on, and they had a bunch, but
Yeah,
we
but
I
we
will
also
say
know
this.
technically we
they-
can't.
no,
count.
You can't
Yeah,
judge
count
CT Sirens. They cheated.
They were. How'd
They
they cheat?
cheated.
I
I'm
know,
going
they
to
were
put
on
it
their
out
phone.
there because every single person in this room was on there.
Yep.
Getting off.
Let's
getting
not
back on.
blast CT Sirens
I
on
love
the air.
them. I love them. Brian loves
I
them.
didn't even know I
are the
could
highest.
get on and try and boost my numbers.
You can boost your own
I should
numbers.
have got on and boosted my own numbers.
You can.
Well, I
Still
can
time.
cheat.
I told my mom
We're not
to
done
listen,
yet.
Like I told like stupid people to listen. Like hey,
I
told my boss to listen.
Oh no, you don't want your boss to
Your
listen to
former
this.
boss?
I can officially say.
I can my cool real boss.
I can officially
hey,
get the
listen,
fucking
hey,
you
throw that in there.
I can officially say you guys have been the highest rated live show.
Oh wow!
All
Hey,
right.
Live. I'm just saying live now. Mr.
All right.
fucking
Hey.
bobblehead to my right.
We're
guy.
sexy guys,
Mr.
dude.
Bobblehead?
We know how to do it.
Well, it's about to turn into a bobblehead because your head's about to blow up.
My head's about to blow
Randy
up.
Boyer.
Mr. DBS, Deafened by Silence, had the highest, second highest rated show ever.
We're not highest yet? You said we were
no,
two away.
You're 2 away.
Oh, I got to download
Randy,
the show.
Randy Boyer.
You're the second highest from
that
an
means you have to
acoustic
have us
band.
back again. Then,
Of
right?
course. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Tell your boy Ryan to get a hold of us if he wants to rebroadcast.
What's
it.
up,
We
Brian?
work that.
Brian, you're listening right now, right?
Yeah,
Ryan's sleeping right now.
We definitely want to collaborate with you guys. If listen, whatever we
doubt.
can do for each other,
Yep.
it's what it's about.
Randy Boyer.
We'll have to take out those X-rated things.
Yeah, of
but-
course.
I was gonna say it's
We
like
can save him for the last hour.
Randy Boyer
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Pussy background singers.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
those will have to be.
Oh, we got a
How
lot
much?
of
Mutual
Randy,
friends.
thanks for setting this whole thing up with
Hey,
me,
man.
man. Dude,
I
I
appreciate
appreciate it
that.
going back and forth. We chatted a lot.
That was cool, man.
And thanks so
fun.
much.
No problem.
Because-
All right,
Yeah,
so
you guys
let's
were great.
Spot.
let's do what we learned. We're gonna skip Rich, obviously, because Randy has to go. Not skip him now, but
Wait, what
Wow.
did we learn?
well, then we'll start with the comedian, Rich.
No,
We're
that's
ju-
okay.
We do a segment. No, go ahead. We do a segment called "What We Learned." What we recap what we learned through the night.
Oh, okay, all right.
So we'll start with Rich real quick.
I just want to say, I'm glad to be back because I did miss yesterday due to the weather.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
You haven't been here since December, but I'm not.
Wait. I don't want to get into this.
Hello.
We won't get into this. I was here last week.
We thought you
Wednesday.
jumped on Santa's sleigh and took off to the fucking North Pole. Christ's sake.
You jumped on some kind of pole.
I was here last Wednesday, assholes.
Barely.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm glad. Each week we get better and better guests, and then I just want to say it was a great interview. Learned a lot about DJing. I have no idea what some of these things we're talking about, but it was a very interesting interview, and I'm glad I'll be definitely seeing you at some clubs in the future.
Yeah, cool. I learned that you two were DJs before that. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool that you guys stem from what I do for a living. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, don't forget Joey.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. You did the weddings.
Rich,
and
just
all
raise
that
your hand
stuff,
too, just because.
I was an old school DJ.
Okay,
I played
all right,
records.
you're good.
Well, that's what I learned from all that stuff. It was kind of cool, like getting the background of that stuff. So that was my key thing for tonight. And my wife's probably going to kill me.
Clean my.
Randy's wife.
You have to bring her with you next time.
Randy's wife, your husband is a
my
is
wife's
a
coming
consummate-
next time, so then we can go to breaks and she can be like, "You cannot do that. You can do that. You
That's
cannot
right.
do that. You cannot."
She's gonna
do
have
that."
like a PowerPoint.
So when I come
list
back,
of-
she's coming back.
Randy's
and
wife,
she likes
your husband
Kettle
is a
One.
consummate gentleman.
So basically,
He is.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Randy.
Joe.
Joe Antonio.
Hey.
I don't want you to get mad. We said your name.
So what am I supposed to do here?
What are you supposed to do?
What did you learn? I mean, what did you?
What did I learn?
Oh, you went from fucking. You went from a butterfly to a chinchilla. What's the matter with you? You're so angry.
What I learned is that I actually have like a great radio station that is right down the road from my
Yes,
Fuck
you
yeah.
Fuck, dude. I mean, it's great. It's awesome, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be alongside Randy and being able to support him. And
that's cool.
I want to say what's up to my girlfriend Michelle too, and I'm
Hey,
I'm very
Michelle.
happy to be here. I'm glad you guys invited me along, and hopefully
Absolutely.
we could do a show down the road.
Yeah.
I am right up.
Hell, we
the
could do a
road.
live show at one of your shows. How about that?
There we go.
Could do
Yeah.
something.
We
keep
can
it-
broadcast one of your.
We'll keep it R-rated.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
PG-13.
Listen,
It won't even be talk. We can broadcast your show.
My shows are R-rated, so.
All right, then we're cool with that.
But
Good for you.
No, I just
We'll
want
keep it
to be
mellow.
realistic. I really do want to thank everybody. I want to thank all you guys for having us here. It was
Yeah,
a
definitely.
great time. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
And we just got a new follower on Twitter, EDM to go.
Oh, yeah, Ryan
thanks,
Toys.
Ryan.
Toys, boom! Boom.
Ryan, you the man, brother. Thank
Ryan,
you so
I'm
much.
sorry, but we really don't tweet much.
You got like a bomb effect you can put on?
Yeah, we want to play the new podcast coming in March, but
Coming in March.
Wait, here it is. Hold on. Here's the bomb effect.
I wanted to lick your ass pie.
Okay. All right.
There you go,
Thanks,
Ryan.
Mama.
That's a bomb effect.
That's close to a bomb
Oh,
effect.
JJ, what'd you learn tonight, honey?
What I learned. You know what I learned?
I have 4 fingers of my wet cunt.
Oh, Jesus.
I learned that I love Tatiana's voice more than Mama's.
Is she still there?
Is she?
Tat.
She's still there.
Well, she's using the phone right now.
Yeah, she is.
The phone
She's
is
The phone is on hold.
The phone is very
It's on
wet.
vibrate.
I learned that I actually can listen to house. Like I said, I don't. I'll listen to house, techno, EDM music now.
There you go.
Just because I always thought it was related to like drugs. I always thought that. So now I'm gonna start listening to it.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna listen
you
to
gotta
it.
come- you
No,
gotta come to a
I
couple of our
hate
shows,
raves and all that shit with the fucking people that are all
Yeah.
So
fucking
loud.
flipped up
Go
on
check out
drugs
the
and
sound.
shit.
Go check
Yeah.
out my SoundCloud, Randy. SoundCloud /
You
/
can
Randy
download his
Borges.
music right here, buddy.
I'll
you
check
go.
out the sound.
You can take it all from him. I give you permission.
I learned that Randy and Joe are fucking awesome dudes, and they're very down to earth guys.
Yeah, they
so
are.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Man. Appreciate that.
Sweet to have them on.
JJ.
I learned that your arm
Grazie.
sleeve is very erotic right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Makes you look so big.
Cool sleeve, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking huge, dude. Look at that shit.
Clean my arm tattoo. Clean my arm tattoo.
It's called the sleeve, bitch.
That's a pretty good sleeve too, girl. What's up?
Sweetie.
Wow.
Thank you. Clean my
Tattoo.
Balzac.
You done?
I'm done.
All right,
You
good.
done?
Candace, what'd you learn?
What did I learn tonight? I want to thank first them.
All right, Steve, what'd you learn, honey?
Baby, stop! You're so mean. No, I want to thank you guys for coming on. It was great to learn more about your music because, like I said, I go to a club. I don't really listen to it if a DJ messes up.
Of
or,
course.
You know, it's
If she
it's
walks
tough.
into a room and there's more than one black person, she freezes.
Yeah.
Be nice.
I'm just
Well, thank you. Thank you.
No, I really enjoyed the interview tonight. Thank you for enjoying the cupcakes. I hope your wives don't kick your ass when you get home.
Those were delicious.
I pray you don't get beat up when you walk through the door.
Take some home with
Hoping
you.
she'll be sleeping.
Give her some. Bring some home.
I also want to
Candace is
thank.
like the
Bring
female
your wife a
warden of the
cupcake.
show.
Yes.
She
Sweeten
takes
the
care
deal.
I
of
take care of.
all the guys that have the
Yeah,
wives or women
Candace
at
is
home.
the female of the show, and she takes care of a
knows.
lot more than you know.
Absolutely.
Well, has in the past, I should say.
Candace, the
But not the
cupcakes.
married guys.
The cupcakes were
I
amazing.
stay away from the married ones. No, I want to say, JJ, welcome to the crew.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you.
Good to be here.
Yeah,
What up?
excited, very excited.
I love it.
Steve, thank you for all you do. Seriously, on a serious note, you have been such a blessing to PPRN.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you for that.
appreciate that.
And Peter, thanks for allowing me to do this every week with you crazy guys. I don't know how I do it,
That
but I
sounds
do.
recorded.
I still show up every week, and I'm
You
here.
have no
You have a fucking choice.
I know.
Peter yells at us when there's
When you're the
fucking
only
inches of
female
snow.
in the room, sometimes it gets a little over.
You had the female voice.
Yeah,
you have to
sometimes.
be.
She was tame tonight because you guys told
I was
her
very
Yeah.
tame.
to kick it back.
No, she was very
I have
good.
a lot
Thank
of
you.
fucks I want to let out.
I
and,
appreciate
you
It's not
know.
like she can
Yeah,
call
she-
in sick.
She's the Robin to PPRN.
She
really
was.
is.
She
She
was
has- yeah,
very like
exactly.
she would say
She's
a
a
swear.
Robin.
She's like, "Oh God damn it!"
There's that balance. She is our balance.
Right,
Yeah,
she's
I
the
try to
balance.
be.
You
I try
have
to be.
You have to be a part of that.
It
You
is
have to
I
good.
be.
try. But no,
Excellent.
thank you very much for allowing me to do this.
You're welcome, honey. Keep swallowing.
Steven, what did you
Every
learn?
day I will swallow. I will swallow to the day I die. I want to leave this world swallowing a fucking load.
Wow.
That would be like
You
the
know, she's been
perfect
waiting.
death.
She's been waiting 2.5 hours.
Just in my mouth. That's it.
Wowzers. Hello.
Hey, okay, Steven, a.k.a. Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yes, Grandpa.
Literally.
I
What did
learned
you
that
learn?
Rich is actually here tonight, and I was like,
Applaud that
Wait,
one.
First of all, I was here last Wednesday. I only missed one day last week.
I just wanted to bust your balls because I had to
You
figure
got
out
dropped
something
off
I
by
learned about you.
handicap.
That's the third time I heard
I
this.
learned that Rich has some comedy shows coming up, and
Yes,
he didn't even plug them, which I was surprised at.
I
that.
wanted. I was gonna try at the end.
Jay Lynn's Thursday.
He's got his phone
I
up
learned-
right
Jay
now.
Lynn's in Southington, Thursday, January 30th, 8 o'clock. Go on to Rich. Facebook. Find out more.
Oh.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Really? It's
It was
it?
just the order where we're
Usually
at.
your plugs
I
are
learned-
like
I
20
learned
minutes.
that,
I will
I have like
see you
8 more
there.
shows to plug, but that's
I learned that
I'm going to start doing what we learned first.
Shit. I
You
learned
say
a
that every week.
couple free tickets to see John Valby in New Haven led us to meet Randy at the
Yes.
Shamrock because that's how it happened. On the night of their anniversary, Candace and Peter's anniversary,
1 year.
we got free tickets to go see Valby. So we went down to see him. We said, hey, let's meet at the Shamrock. We saw you. I met Amy Aragoni. Got to give you a shout out there, honey.
There you go.
And I said, hey, maybe we can get Randy on the show.
Very cool.
And you did. You agreed, and we've been bullshitting, dude. And
Yeah.
you were a fantastic guy. You're a gentleman along with a great artist, and I appreciate you coming
Well,
on the
thank
show,
you.
truthfully.
Very much appreciated, man. Thank you.
I truthfully do. Joe, I've seen you've been posting stuff, and I hear the great things you say about Randy, and I obviously you guys are great friends, and that's awesome to me too. Being friends and in this industry and this stuff, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
so
like I said, it's if I wasn't under this guy's wing right now, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So
and I applaud that. I applaud that you guys stay friends through this whole thing, and you got to stick by each other.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
stay that way.
Stay
Please.
that way.
It's a
Absolutely.
team
I give you applause for that, brother.
Thank you.
And your pizza from your restaurant is fantastic.
Joanne Antonio.
I learned
Italian restaurant.
I learned JJ from Deafened by Silence can be confused with my voice sometimes, which is fine. And I've also learned that if I say Joe Antonio's wife is going to get pissed off.
Yes.
So I got to say JJ from now on.
I love you, Michelle.
He does. He loves
JJ and Joe.
Joe, get your hand off your cock.
Both Randy,
JJ.
Randy,
your hand off
Randy
your
and
cock.
Joe, your men have been fantastic tonight. So, JJ, I learned that you're a great addition to the show, dude. I love you. And
Thank you.
I got
Thank
some
you for
nice.
having us. I
I think he was
appreciate
talking to
it.
me.
Well, either or. Joe's.
JJ.
Oh, now he's jumping in.
Oh, this guy.
He's talking to JJ.
Thank you for
Joe.
bringing
Shut
this
up.
guy back, dude.
Antonio, quiet.
We
Thank you
got
for
a little
having
bit
him
of time.
back, dude.
No,
How
no,
is
no.
he not a part of the
Candace.
radio show?
I am now.
Oh, he is.
Yes, Steve.
I love you, honey. Thank
I
you so
love you
much
too.
for helping
Wow.
keeping me grounded when I get
Yes,
aggravated
you have
and
to.
pissy.
Let it out. Just breathe.
Oh, everybody
the
knows.
Gemini
Everybody
in
knows
me.
I don't give a shit. I just fucking say what I got to say. But thank you. I'm gonna jump over to Peter.
Is your
Peter,
tampon leaking?
Oh, it's my turn.
are you here?
I
No,
learned
he's-
that.
No, I'm gonna.
He's
I
saying
have to say. I
something
have
too.
Oh, okay,
learned about
sorry.
you.
Is Rich sleeping? Oh, all right.
I learned that Peter is
That was
Peter.
like our interview
and
last night with Pete.
Peter and I. We are the same person in ways. So
Very similar, yes. Similar.
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 That's another thing I learned. You guys kissed today.
Virtually.
He did. We did.
Virtually, they butt
virtually
fucked.
kissed.
You got poked.
Virtually, I was biting the pillow.
Yes.
You got poked.
How do you know I wasn't biting the pillow? Maybe you were on top
It
this
was
time.
virtual.
Peter and I, we're emotional men, and we get cranky and we get pissy, but we're also bulls at the same time. So sometimes it works when we're pissy, and sometimes it doesn't.
So sweet.
He's eating a cupcake.
No, I'm right.
No, it's important though.
He's writing stuff down.
You understand?
I do.
He does.
I love him. I love him like he's my brother now because. Yeah, this is a
I
big
feel the love.
No, it is.
Feel the
It's
love.
like I was saying to you guys. It's
Grab a
important.
pillow, you'll feel something.
Shush. It's my point was,
Shush.
you guys connect in what you do and what your business. It's important for us to connect in what we do.
Of course.
And, so if we don't know each other, then you're not going to get the full effect of us. So,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
and I appreciate our crankiness with each other too.
Yeah, man. Works.
It's important.
It's good.
We learn. I love you, buddy.
Love you too. All right, I learned that coming up next week, the sponsor for the comedy show with Jay Lynn's is Meals on Wheels and the Jerry Lewis Telethon.
They still owe me money. I hope Jerry doesn't think he's getting in for free.
I also learned that Rich thinks when he comes to a show once a month, he's been here all week.
I said once a week. I didn't say.
December seemed to have 1 week in it, 1 day, so he was
a
here all
leap year.
month.
It's a leap year, Peter.
You know what?
He leaped right into this month.
See you guys in March.
Well, that's because everybody tells me the next show is March 15th, right?
I got lightheaded.
Uh,
I can tell I'm laughing too hard.
I learned that he can creep up a set of stairs without nobody knowing. And, I learned that going on to Randy, I learned that walking into a place and me and my fiance to be, or wife to be, I got 6 minutes. Shut the fuck up. I learned walking into a place, me and my wife to be can walk in. Me and my wife were like to be, or we're two peas in a pod. And I said it earlier. We walked into a club and we walked in making fun of people. But we left loving Randy Boyer.
Well, thank you.
You know, we were like, are we at Wilby High School? But anyway, no.
Get out of my head.
I'm 43, and those people in there just when I can walk into a club and feel 43, it's a wrap. I don't belong in clubs no more, bro. Sorry.
That's all good.
No, but I loved your style. I love the way you were moving. That reminds me of back in the day. I used to jump on speakers. You just have a way of moving a crowd just by standing stationary or whatever when you're doing your mix. You know you're a great DJ when you can mix. And the white girl in the corner of the Caucasian says, "Has this song been playing for 4 hours?" That's when you know you're doing a good job. So much props to Randy. Thanks for the snow, for letting him drive here because we lost the guest yesterday because of the snow.
No doubt. Thank you.
Okay. I want to thank Joe Anthony for his
Joe Antonio.
Same thing.
Sounds like Candace from last night.
Joe Antonio for his bipolarism tonight. He went from really happy to really mad. I'm kidding. I'm teasing you.
No, thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it.
Joe,
thank you.
I thank you for letting us bust your balls because we always pick on the guest.
Always.
That's the problem. When you are the guest.
Yes, thank you, Joel. Anthony.
We will make fun of your name till the end of the day. So, but thanks for being
especially
a
if you're Italian. I guess if you're Italian, you can't make it on this.
Thanks for being a trooper.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I want to thank whoever sleeved up Joe's arm for my eye candy this week. I feel like I'm fucking
this week. I didn't get it like last week.
No, I know, but I only started concentrating on this week.
Right.
So when I see a pillow in your mouth and I'm behind you, I'm just gonna start singing Limp Bizkit's "Break Something Tonight."
Yeah. That could be moments from now.
Yeah, it could be. I also want to thank you for joining the crew full time, and the show's just been phenomenal. And I want to thank Candace for all the loads she swallowed because it made me the better recipient. Thank you, honey.
Roadhead.
Keep swallowing, sweetie.
Roadhead, baby.
You know you got to keep her when she'd rather blow you than fuck you.
Hell yeah.
Gargle,
Any day.
Love her.
She's not a spitter.
Any day. I
She's
know.
had more loads in her than Rod Stewart.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm proud of it. I don't hide it.
Or Richard Simmons.
She had more
I
loads
do
in
not
her
hide
than
the fact that I like
She
to
has
suck
sucked
cock.
more. She has sucked more things in her life than a Dyson.
Yes, I have.
And
Or a Hoover. Hoover's
and
been around.
her ass has seen more mushrooms than a Pepe's Pizza.
Even more than Andy Bong?
Anal sex.
I want to thank Steve for having bipolar.
Is that really the thank you I get?
No.
You're a dick.
On a serious note, I want to thank you for letting me punch people in the face every week. And
Andy Bong, are we really going to get back to that?
I want to thank you for accepting my proposal.
You're the only one that heard that.
I want to thank you for accepting my proposal in December.
I know.
I
Every
love you.
time you know what? I've learned every time I've said yes, I should have said no.
Me too. We do it for the ratings.
I know.
Besides, if you were to leave tomorrow, I wouldn't have a place to do the show.
I'm
so.
sure all my
Steve's
ex-girlfriends
house.
feel the
I
same
got
way.
it all planned.
My
Steve's
basement's
basement.
good. Jen will approve.
And I want to thank Rosetta Stone for employing Candace, and she's got a new video out there, audio book called Cantonese.
That's right. Check it out.
She will teach you how to speak Cantonese. It's almost like Japanese
smile.
with a little cunt to it.
It
so.
sounds a little like this.
Yeah.
With a smile. You have to do it with a
know what
smile.
that means.
If you wake up in the morning, your wallet's empty. That means Candace was in your
That's
house.
right.
Cantonese.
Cantonese has hit you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boo.
I want to thank Steve this afternoon for the General Hospital kind of soap opera thing going on we had, and thanks to you, my estrogen level has leveled.
Thanks to you,
What did you
thanks to
read?
you,
What
Steve.
did you
I'll
read,
get some
Joe?
ass.
No, I didn't tell nobody what we said.
Thanks to
Why is
you,
he laughing?
Steve. I will get some ass tonight.
My boxers turned into a G-string.
I want to thank you for raising my estrogen level today because I needed it. And on a serious note, we did have a heart-to-heart, which at 43, when you can talk to men like we do to each other, it's not gay. It's just being men.
Yeah, keep
gay.
saying that. Keep telling yourself that, Pete.
Until you bite.
It's gay.
Where's the pillow?
I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank Ryan Cointes.
Ryan, what's up, Ryan?
Cointes for actually asking us to be on his network. You don't know what the fuck you just did.
Ryan, you're the bomb,
Contois.
brother. You're the bomb, man.
Ryan Contois. Yep.
Ryan, you are the bomb.
Media
And
big up.
Randy
shit, Ryan.
Boyer, let's nice round of applause.
Randy.
Woo! Thank you.
You are an inspiration to us DJs that have retired and look at these fucking iPod DJs that think they can do a club and cocksuckers. And
You are the future.
yeah, at least you don't fucking hit play and pause and
Well, I do hit play.
I know, but in a good way. You don't put a fucking iPod on and call yourself a DJ.
No, definitely not.
Again, thanks for a great week of radio. Don't forget next week we have we have Peter G calling in, and who's the other one?
Bahamakin.
And without a
Bahamakin
band.
is Wednesday, but there's 2 interviews on Tuesday or no?
Is it Aerosmith tribute band?
No, just Peter.
No, just Peter G.
Just Peter, and then next week is Bahamakin and without a band. It's going to be on next Wednesday. So another great month of radio.
Week.
No, month, because it's the end of the month.
So we got to call in Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
We got to call. Whatever since we joined that website, we've had mad call-ins, but we're running out of time. Let's once again have a nice round of applause for Randy Boyer.
Thank you.
And that'll
Appreciate
be
it.
That'll be a great lead into Thursday at Jay Lynn's.
And anybody, if you're in Southington and you want to watch retarded comedy, go to Jay Lynn.
Thank you very much.
Just tell the guy at the door that you know the guy with the bad hand.
What do we say?
But,
And as we say at the end of every show, good night, everybody, and stay black, y'all.